Cool.
Beefcake nights. This gonna be a strengthy boy party now. We're looking some strong boys out here.
Do you know if he has any backstory ready or no?
I told him to work on one, like to think of one. So I don't know if he does though. It's his first time ever playing any TTRPG, so
Got you. Just like Andy.
our pirate needs his redemption shot of the century. He should have landed it. He's coming.
Ooh, that's the Conqueror Man. When is the new season of Hot D?
Of what?
House of the Dragon. June 9th. Okay, we've almost made it to season 2. Just shorted to Hot D, which might not be the most appropriate, but you know.
Okay.
Hot D. The spouse and adult client who's
Yeah, I was gonna say you're tall for a young one.
Oh, like they're not those. It's like I made them 4'10" according to Tailspire.
Yeah, it's never right.
Get all the way down there. Let's save credits. So many credits.
Credits. Run credits.
My sorcerer, should she ever become playable, one of the spells that you can get is like ostentatious something. Basically, when you get hit as a reaction, you cast a spell that makes it look like you've been hit far worse than you actually got hit. Which might cause them to just go, whoa, what just happened, and freeze the fuck up. Which I'm very excited for. Whoa, who's this? Why he looking like me, huh?
These are just like knight models I have at the moment.
How old you, little girl?
14.
You little fucking... You look like, Ronnie.
That's what I said.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back to the child soldier days. Oh, thank God.
Yes, child soldier days.
Because when I made the Wendigo, I made it 10 feet, but it's not that much taller. Like, it's taller than you guys at 10 feet, which is what...
Also, its legs are all fucked up and bent, so...
Still, though, it's not like...
Yeah, I just increased its size by a bit. There you go.
All these knights.
There you go. I got a great blade.
I can't remember if I've met Jose at Medtronic or not.
You probably have.
Swyhander is not a real weapon. Good to know.
I forgot that I made this token for the Dark Souls campaign, and you guys just never met him.
Which one? That dude?
Yeah.
He looks cool, like his mask and a sword.
Yeah, he was from Carthus.
Hey, that's the mask I used for one of my characters.
I'll put the other one down as well.
Livius Rue. Oh boy.
Actually, wanted to always see like how this would compare if I put it down.
It will always rue the day. Oh,
okay.
God.
It's not that bad.
Hello. New boss fight?
Is it?
It was something I made.
That looked like a Grey Garden or whatever it was campaign.
And this is it. It just stood up.
Yeah, look at him.
So
Robo Ragna.
Robo
way too
Ragnar.
big. Is it too big? Nah, it's fine.
It's perfectly sized.
Okay. We're gonna do a test. Okay, I just linked the Ilia final form. These ones are actually differentiated. I want you to put them side by side to see if there's actually a difference or if Tailspire lies.
I will. Let's
Is the
check
final
this.
form taller or shorter?
It's shorter,
Oh,
like significantly shorter, just because
to test.
this. Yeah.
Okay. So where is... There you are. Okay. Then you linked it already?
Yeah, it's linked. Is it the Ilia final form? He's flying. Shot was 10,000. Okay, that looks
There is slightly.
that looks
There is, yeah,
much
you
better.
are shorter,
Okay,
yeah. You are shorter.
that looks more correct.
Yes, 14-year-old
Use
child.
use the new one.
Player permission.
Man,
noise.
poor Com returning by himself to the camp,
What do you
being like,
mean?
"Oh God, you guys would not believe what happened." Because fucking Lenny's not here. Lenny, for all intents and purposes, is unconscious.
There we go. Now, even with my giant ass fucking wizard hat, I barely missed hulls.
Just as I got to you,
That's
started liking Lenny.
that's more correct.
Thunderblade.
How tall is Naruto?
Thunderblade.
Naruto's about average height. A bit shorter than. It's fine.
That's also a child.
Naruto is
Naruto's a
freshly
child.
graduated.
Sure,
he's
he's like 18, but like he's still a child. I'm playing a full-on adult this time. No more kiddie business.
No, still acknowledge. Poor Junior.
Barreling charge.
Break that. Break that.
Do fighters just get attack of opportunity innately?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. The only class that gets.
That's why they're the best club.
That's so cool. I still have 2 gold and 4 silver left. I don't know what to spend that on.
Good stuff.
There's nothing good at 2 gold, sir. We've hit the bottom. Oh shit, we get the little wolf head thing as well.
This is actually a good time to test if I actually made them the right size. If we ever did that campaign.
Ooh, Soul Sword
Okay.
Mercenary Captain. Ooh, Goblin
He's a-
Warrior. He's actually Goblin Warrior sized.
Me.
He looks like a Magicka Goblin. Elaine of Astora. Also from the, Dark Souls?
Yeah. I'm just pulling all the night things I have.
So,
Night-ish.
Calm's owl lived though, right? It didn't die? Or did the
That's
owl
up to
also
Darian. I think Darian stabilized it.
No, I stabilized.
die? Nice.
The owl is really good.
Owl did some big damage.
I think he hit him more than I did.
And thus, session 4 of not knowing Achilles' character's name continues. The joke will write itself.
I know. I'm gonna go talk to him, and he's just gonna knock out. The adrenaline wears off. So, so I'm the only one awake here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
One day.
Human Targaryen.
I love.
Actually, that's a
Right.
thing we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a... If you go into... That's a fucking badass looking dude right there. Just Knight.
I'm changing all their names to Night.
Oh. This one.
Yeah, I'm just. He's
Um,
okay.
Mustachio.
So... Yeah, he's got the Berserk sword. So... Is there... If you go into just, like, building items, decoration items, is there a... oh, it's Zola. We're gonna get killer. Is there just, like, a quill? I think I remember seeing that somewhere. You can, like, place, like, a decoration item.
On your menu? Oh, on like the.
Yeah, because you can convert, like, things
Yeah.
into creatures now.
Is this gonna be Ilya final form?
No, just because I can't make it in Hero Forge, and I just want the, like, for my what's it called? My companion, my familiar.
Espérate. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Why is this?
So, how's it going, guys?
Pretty good. How
Pretty
are
good.
you?
Pretty good.
Dagger Heart.
Good, just got home. Ready? So,
Yo.
how we gonna do this?
Okay.
Does it-
I can stream, and then you can just click on the stream to watch.
Mm.
You have to pick like a little person, and then if you're into it, you want to play more, you can create your own custom guy.
Okay, we need to exit
Ooh, a
this.
quill.
Oh, did it work?
Ooh, another quill.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
that
trying
quill.
to.
Okay, so
Do
you
it right
you
now.
press tab to open up the GM layer, and then there's like a convert to mini button that you can do.
Oh. I attack it.
Yeah,
and then
I
just make,
remember.
and then just make it fly, and it should work.
So let me do this real quick.
Tailspire got like gigabugged. There we
Okay.
go.
So
That
can you
works.
click on the stream I just started, Jose?
It's not as cool looking as my custom one, but it'll
It'll
get
have
the
Okay,
job done.
perfect. You can
Alright,
see.
cool.
Go
Watch
here. All right, and so
Does he have his character sheet?
I made one.
yeah, he has a
Can't
character.
control Quill.
All right, so you got to pick one of these little knight guys here for now, and then we can, if you're into it,
Yeah.
we'll create your own guy.
The one with the long sword.
The curvy sword
That narrows it down. Not at all.
Not at all.
or the
Those are
giant
guy
sword?
With the sword over his shoulders.
Oh, the first one in the line.
All right.
Absolute mad lad.
We'll take it. All right, so that'll be your temp for today.
Darian didn't even introduce anyone.
Like, yeah,
For
he's just
real.
hearing voices and it's like, oh, cool. I guess these are
Yep.
people.
Yes, he does. He does. He only needs to know your in-game character names.
For sure.
Yeah. So there's Christian. You remember him?
I remember Christian. Yeah. What's up?
What's
Uh,
Long
up?
time no see.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shot.
Whoa.
He's yep, that's him. And this Kendero Bucho, he's the DM.
Hello.
Yeah, so Christian is Mega Moist, a shot is Snack. Paulo is Kendero Bucho, he's our DM. Yeah, don't get too attached to your character because Paulo likes to murder his players.
Yeah, we just had two
I
people
heard
die.
that 2 people died yesterday. That's
So your character's getting introduced alongside 2 others. Because yeah. I'm ready.
Like,
And I think we're all ready. I think we're ready to go. I think I'm the only person who's actively in the murder site.
yeah, so
To try to drag all the bodies out.
Lenny's just gonna go catatonic after what happened. He's
Yeah, because he had an adrenaline rush, stood up, threw his sword into the water.
that's not Lenny. That's
That was Occam.
That's Occam. That's right. Lenny did the cool thing and failed miserably, and then got knocked out by the Wendigo.
how tall is this dude? Oh, he's pretty big.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
The Shot's character looking like the Green Knight.
Green Knight. The Green Knight's green.
He looks kind of green. He's got a greenish hue. That Shot's gonna change his character to Night Watch. He's gonna have a new mini by the end of the night.
I don't know. Shots mini looks badass.
I'm gonna die by the end of the night.
You guys will be fine.
That's what you
I might
said last
actually
time.
die. Like a shot, you think that your character had like no HP?
Did you dump Con?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
Chris,
14-year-old, dude.
You don't gotta commit to the bid that hard, child soldier fam.
I think I have a total health pool of 36 at level 4.
As in stamina and.
Yes, including that stamina and health.
I have almost as much just in raw health.
Yeah.
Okay. Then who else is here? It's this one. And then
Who else is here? It's
This
just
one.
Darian. It's just Calm. Everyone else doesn't exist.
players.
So I wonder if, like, because we can communicate with our Slayer emblems, I wonder if Captain Cross is just like, 2 more die. Mark them off the list.
It's like they're basically heart rate monitors, and she's just seeing them drop, and she's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
After a hard-fought fight against these strange people, and
But people weren't even like that bad. I was doing fine until the Wendigo.
People
Yeah,
are
so
pretty
I'll-
fucking
I'll-
bad.
I'll do medicine checks
For
to treat
you, I was at
wounds and
full
get
HP until the Wendigo spawned.
both of these
Yeah.
guys back up. I'll have a thrilling conversation with Occam.
Occam.
Occam stays silent. It has to
Occam
be. His first
responds.
words have to be in character, like
Yeah.
from Achille.
We can just retroactively roleplay it.
they thank you for healing them. Both Occam and Lenny are like, okay, let's go finish the mission then. And then they drag you forward through the forest.
Drag who?
Drag me forward.
They shove him forward because Darian's the one who has to track where the necromancer went.
I mean, the necromancer's dead.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but he still ran off somewhere in the woods.
and he
Oh,
came
to
back
see
with a
where
Wendigo.
he went to figure out what he did.
We also did have the side objective of bring one back alive, and they're all fucking dead. So if there's another camp, maybe you can take one alive. Where's your bird at? Does it have a name? It survived the combat.
Yeah, I'm gonna name it Ajax.
Ajax.
Agaton?
I like that one.
Ajax.
Agaton.
Yeah, so I guess we'll get moving forward.
Hold up.
Oh wait, I want to loot these guys. I want to loot the. I need to get arrows. I'm running horrifically low on arrows
Yeah,
right now.
all the archers that you had
Arrows
fought.
aren't gonna work.
Yeah, there's plenty of arrows.
Realistically speaking, a longbow arrow is longer than a short bow arrow, and they got
These
longbow.
are longbow arrows.
All right,
Powerful shit.
I will take one of their longbows.
All right.
And I'll search them. Any monies, anything of value on them, notes from their wives at home to make me feel bad about what I've done.
They don't have wives.
Give me a perception roll.
Anyone who worships Ragna is an incel. That was proven in campaign 1. You wouldn't know.
That was rude.
I mean, he's right though.
What'd you get?
Not good. Not good at all. Perception? It'll be 15.
All right. You find the arrows that you're looking for. No money whatsoever on them.
These aren't the arrows you're looking
These are longbow arrows, but you already also took their longbow, which is. I was looking up. It is. That is a composite longbow.
Ooh, a composite. That's worth
Ooh.
money.
Or you could just keep it, because, you know.
On them, on the archer specifically, you do find another like emblem symbol, but this one is of it's not like the Slayer symbol, which is a wolf head with a sword going through it. This is just a snarling wolf head.
Okay.
Fenrir's grant me swiftness.
Not much I can do with that.
You can take it back. Evidence.
Yeah, I'll grab it. Why not?
Alright.
Do I find any of the other symbols? Well, Craft and Cross already saw the other symbols. No other weird symbols or iconography on them, right?
No.
Different from
the only,
the ones we found
the only
before.
different one you found was a wolf head this time.
And they have the same as like the other ones too.
Yeah, it's the same like dark metal material.
They worship multiple false gods. What heathens!
Are we
All right.
letting Sion in? Be the last one alive.
The Sionin will.
Spends a day praying over our bodies.
Actually, yeah, I think we need a bear. Oh wait, no, your bodies are gone. They turned into.
I
Pink
turned into
glitter
pink.
dust,
Glitter-
and I
glitter.
turned into black sludge.
One of them turned into glitter and floated to heaven. The other one turned into sludge and just went downward. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start tracking.
Alright.
I'm gonna see if I can pick up the tracks of the necromancer that ran off.
Oh,
In
yeah.
case that was a different necromancer
Survival check.
from the one that came and just whooped us.
Tracking.
Survival is going to be +8, so 21.
Oh yeah. With how fast she was running, she didn't bother like hiding her trail, so you easily pick it up. And yeah, she kept running eastward.
Okay, we're
Right.
going east.
And
And
as
always
you
these silent woods.
well, stuff is gone now, so
Oh.
well, this area. Right? You follow the trail and it leads you to what looks like a small well, actually it's not anymore. What looks to be like a ruptured like hole in this like rocky hillside. It's about from what you see of the destroyed like entrance, probably this is where the Wendigo came from. And the tracks lead inside.
Okay.
Oh,
I will
He's
begin.
joining? Lenny's here? I like how you changed your name.
For
10,000
the myth,
IQ.
the
Honestly,
legend.
just to help everyone, that's probably like a good idea. The new people, at least.
Yeah, exactly. Why make it confusing on y'all?
Lenny. Awesome. You know what we need to get next time we're in town?
More people.
Climbing.
Resurrection scrolls.
Grapples. Grapples.
I had a grapple gun.
Yeah, those for Lenny, so he can do his rope trick.
Oh, that would
Whatever.
be super
That would
cool.
actually be, yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Get a grappling hook.
Did you like loot our bodies to recover our valuables, or did
Your
you
stuff's gone.
Well,
Oh,
we
I
turned
guess
into
so.
dust and sludge.
That's
That was
fair.
Paulo's way of preventing us from
Getting the good shit.
power creep via via attrition.
That is knocked down.
All right, so right now, Jose, we are waiting. So it's waiting on GM. He's probably loading like a new map.
Yep.
All right, cool. I was waiting. I just kept seeing a bunch of dead bodies, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm catching up real
Yeah,
quick.
so
Yeah,
this
those
is
are
the
the
map.
enemies. There's
This
also
is-
a couple dead players.
Yeah, they're gone.
Their bodies disappeared though.
If
Yeah,
you want to recap of the last
yeah,
session, go
okay.
into the Avernus memes section and just look at what started last night
A really
and
good
scroll down.
chronicle of
All right.
the events past.
It
Alright.
really
Let
is.
me catch up real quick.
You guys decide to enter the cave. Occam decides to take point just to be safe.
That's like 1 HP.
And then when I summon you guys, you will be to the southeast.
Boy.
Want all the new characters be prisoners.
Oh God! Don't
What
do
the
the
hell?
joke.
Oh, it's a cave.
It's a very trippy. Oh, it's small.
Hey yo, good luck, guys.
We're in the south. Oh, I see it.
Southeast.
I
Yeah.
see the entrance.
There's Lenny. Man, it was such a large party, and now we're down to 3 individuals.
Yeah, that's part of the course for Paulo's campaigns.
There's a smell of like very much death coming from the right side of near the right side of the entrance.
Rudy.
Okay. I am going to. First, I need my owl,
No,
and
I
I'll
mean, I
I'll
will
tell
get that for you.
I'll tell Occam to hold up. I'll whisper,
So
What's-
stoic.
and
So
then I'm
silent.
going to listen. I want to just like try to listen, see if I hear any rustling, like any kind of movement within the cave.
Give me a perception check. Does Captain Lenny want us?
Arr.
Captain Lenny, you should have just aided me. Now look what you've done.
Oh, well, you should have told me you were doing
Arrgh. That's all he says. That's how he aids people.
that.
Captain Lenny
for
is still traumatized
13.
from being attacked by a strange monster.
Dude, he's reflecting on how cool that shot would have been if he landed it.
I know. I was thinking about it all day today. I'm like, God, I can't believe I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh, sorry, you got a total of 13?
13, yeah.
It would have been so cool, and you would have saved both of our lives.
I know. I would have actually saved you. I know. It was-
As you tell everyone to quiet down, your Ajax lands as well to like make no noise by flapping. You hear the faint sound of buzzing to the right, which you can assume is flies. And then further deeper into the cave, you hear what sounds like someone like maybe crying or whimpering.
Interesting. Can I tell
Oh my
which
God.
direction it's coming from?
The crying and whimpering is coming from the left side of the divide.
Okay.
Which is
Oh yeah, Jose.
I'm
Lenny.
trying to get some dark cave
This-
ambiance on
This
our
guy
friend,
right here
but he
is
doesn't like
Lenny, Captain Lenny. He's
Okay.
Ahoy, matey.
Hey.
he's another one of the new players to the group, but yeah, he did some awesome plays in the last round.
All right, cool.
It would have been awesome.
So
if it
almost
worked.
awesome plays.
It would have been like probably honestly like one of the most legendary plays in Avernus history if that actually worked.
Do you tell Lenny and Occam what you hear?
Yeah, I tell him I hear buzzing and then some kind of whimpering off to the left.
Occam looks concerned about the whimperings.
All right. I'm gonna peek around this corner and just kind of sweep this room and make sure there's no one in here.
Yeah, as you turn the corner to look there, without like the wall buffeting it, you get like a wave of just rot and like the smell of blood and death.
Hmm.
Rot.
As you look into the center of this room, you see what looks to be like just a pile of meat, like a sack of meat.
Oh. It's like meat's back on the menu, boy.
Yeah.
Hmm. This sword embedded in the ground right in front of me. Is this like a Sting reference from Lord of the Rings?
I had an
It's
idea.
just a sword.
Okay, darn it.
If only we had someone who could detect magic.
That's a plain looking. It was magical. It'd look magical, right?
Yeah. Lenny,
Alright.
there is death on the right and whimpering on the left. Is there anything you want to do?
All right, this room's clear, so I'll turn to follow. Make sure the cave is clear. Unless
Oh.
Lenny wants to do something.
Are the mushrooms there?
Which one?
I was looking at those mushrooms. Those might be tasty.
Hmm.
Yeah, that is a mushroom there.
Hmm.
There's a bunch. There's like a gray one right here. There's a red with small dots over here. Red with big dots over here.
Start eating them. What's the worst that
They're
can
all gonna
happen?
die.
Bruh. You're gonna be on.
Occam's gonna keep moving forward slowly. Got their
I'm
shield
gonna,
up.
I'm gonna follow you close behind because caves are scary.
There's no ropes in caves. I can't
Exactly.
swing.
There's no ropes in caves.
An ambush.
Occam.
Oh,
No. Yeah, go
I,
ahead.
I picked up a feat that says like when me and two other of my teammates are near the same enemy, the enemy is flat-footed.
Okay.
That's
Mm.
stupid. So you don't actually even have to flank. You just have to be adjacent to an enemy.
Yeah, we just have to gang up on someone.
He's like the biggest support, but also he can panache finisher.
Well, it's like he's a support character, but all of the support things just make him better in combat too.
It's synergy.
That's great. That's great.
As you move forward, the crying gets a little bit louder.
All right, I have an arrow drawn and ready on my short bow.
Occam takes point. They look confused that the cave is going upwards a bit.
It's a wild looking tree. Does this tree come with all the candles on it, or is that like? No, I can see them clipping in. That's cool.
And you find yourself in a much larger room than the first one you saw. There's, even though some of you are not magically inclined, you feel the weight of like magic in the air.
Hey, look at that.
Some of you, none of them have. All of the magical capabilities in the party is gone right now.
You can now identify the source of the crying and whimpering. There appears to be a young girl strapped down to the bed of the cave.
Oh,
Mm.
There is a large cut along one of her arms, and the blood like is seeping onto the cave floor.
Ooh.
Is it going towards the tree there?
No, she's struggling to try and break free. She has not noticed you yet.
okay. And is she like dressed like one of the cultists? I'm assuming not.
No, she's not in garb that you've seen, but she's not wearing the same armor.
Okay. I'm gonna scan the room, scan the ceiling, scan everything. I want to see what's if there's any threats.
So
Yeah.
wrong.
Make a perception check. Occam is almost booked it down the
Here comes a perception
gate.
check.
I'm going to aid in this perception
Okay.
check.
Alright.
14
What is that?
plus 10 is 24.
Yep. You get a
Jesus.
+2.
Oh my word!
That
Plus
is a
2. That's a
huge
31.
intro roll.
Yeah. You take a quick scan of the room. There's no threat, like living threat in the room.
Did I
The
see an
tree
oath bow inside one of the tree branches?
No. The tree does emit some dark energy, but nothing hostile from what you can see. There is a dead body impaled near the tree, and it looks like the roots have wrapped around it.
All right. Well, I will hold my silver holy symbol while I approach and climb down to see what's going on with the little girl.
At this point, with the clanking of Occam and everything else, since the cave's so quiet, he would have heard you and turned towards you.
Who's there? I swear to God, when I get out of here, I'm gonna kill every last one of you.
I
And then
think-
he goes back to whimpering.
think they might already be dead. Who are you?
Like, your perception's high enough, trying to sound tough, not feeling very tough.
Who are you? How'd you get down here?
I don't remember. Who are you? You don't look
I'm,
like the others.
No, I am a pillar guard and a member of the Slayers. We were sent here to deal with the evil within this forest. By others,
You
if you
mind
mean
getting me out of
the
these blasted chains, then? Look down at.
can
Honestly, I
see?
was gonna say like I'm probably like half HP, but my HP is so low, baseline. Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and release her. Like, against the three of us, I don't think she'd be a threat.
Famous last words.
We're all surrounding him. Hey guys, he's flat.
Oh yeah, now I can. So I guess I can post artwork now. Avernus visuals upload. So, a young girl, emphasis on young, like looks maybe 14 years old, wearing extremely
Why did the tree just turn?
wearing extremely oversized clothes with what looks to be like wearing, I guess Havenite would be the closest resemblance to like the attire that they wear. But with a large hat and coat that obviously are not hers. And then as you start undoing the bindings from the two books that are at her side, a quill, like a little ink and parchment quill, flies out from the book and like takes a defensive posture over the little girl.
Occam looks confused by the quill that's suddenly floating in front of them.
It's all right, Quill. I think they're friends. I say, raising an eyebrow to Calm.
I mean, so long as you don't partake in those wicked acts of necromancy.
I think I did. Not of my own volition, though.
Right.
I'd like lift up my arm and say, like, "Do you have a bandage of some sort?"
I'll
There's
treat.
a large, like, ritualistic, not a pentagram, but whatever, like, their symbol is carved into the flesh of her arm.
I'll do a treat wounds,
Alright.
and I'm saying that I'm like, well, that makes you a victim, not a participant.
They did some thing. They They used my blood, and part of the tree turned into, I don't know, a sentient deer, elk, beast.
Ockham
Uh-oh.
will acknowledge that sounds about right.
Uh-oh. We lost Jose.
Can I sit up now? I'll sit up and I'll hop down off the bed. Where
She
are
is
we?
We're in the middle of what was this forest called again?
the Silent Woods.
The Silent Woods. About. Could I roll like a survival to know how many miles from
Oh, yeah.
from that town from the town we're at?
Oh yeah.
Do I have? Can I
Okay, I'm
roll
gonna assist 13
society
for
to see
23.
if I know where the Silent Woods are?
Roll society then. You get the +2.
+2. Okay, so
Oh, not a good roll.
survival 12, so 22 on survival. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oop, my bad. 24.
Yeah, you're about maybe 2-3 miles from the village of Galeen.
Nice.
I only rolled a 17.
You know the Silent Woods are one of the forests surrounding Sun's Bastion.
So we're somewhere around Sun's Bastion?
Which is the mountain range.
My grandma told me of the place.
Yes, we're just a few miles out from.
Okay. How exactly do we get out of here? I don't recall much from the last. Now that I think about it, I don't remember. My name's Ilya, though.
Got any money?
I just
I don't-
look down at the stuff on my person.
Oh, bother.
What else? How long? Do you know how long you've been down here?
I haven't got a clue.
Hmm.
A little bit creepy, though. What's up with this tree? I'm gonna walk up and inspect it.
Dies.
The move.
The
Did that
branches
tree just
move
move?
ever very, very slowly. The wood creaking, echoing around the cave. It's not moving at a very fast pace. The branch is like slowly reaching towards the Ilya, who's gotten close to it.
Let's take a step back.
It like
Um,
stops where it is trying to reach.
so I suppose you two wouldn't know where we're headed, would you? I know we're in the Silent Woods. What's around here?
There was the village of Gildan. We were gonna clear the woods out of dark inhabit.
Are those other people gone? For good?
I believe so. Give me 1 second.
Alright. It's good enough for me then.
Occam is kind of hovering over you to make sure that you can like you're actually okay, that you're not gonna stumble or anything.
I'm going to hold up. I'm just gonna hold up my hand, and Quill will like go into a position, and he'll lay flat and start kind of like pointing in a direction, almost like a compass. As like, but I'm casting time sense. What time is it, Paulo? I get a precise knowledge of exactly what time it is.
It is about 30 minutes till sunset.
Ooh, fun.
It's getting
Fancy
kind of-
trick, but a sundial does the same job.
I think you need sun for a sundial to work, and I look up at the roof of the cave.
Touche.
But I'll keep that in mind
Yeah.
next time.
I don't like it in
We
here.
should probably get
Go
headed
outside.
out. I don't want to be here for whenever that horned thing comes back.
I agree with the dressed man, the man in the dress.
Man in the dress.
Oh boy, the
look at-
tree's actually moving.
I look at calm and
Dead Tree 03, you say?
It's not an insult. I wear dresses too sometimes.
I will be right back. Hold on.
who's the dressed man other than
Oh wait, you're a woman. Oh.
yes, it's a little girl, dude.
Whoops.
Ooh, we
Like a
didn't mean to
14-year-old
misgender
girl.
you, child.
All right. She's I guess since calm is just not moving, she's gonna start heading out.
Should we follow her?
Well, I asked like, do you guys know how to get out of here? Nobody answered. I'm like, all right, I'll
Well,
find my own
this
way
is
out. I
great.
guess.
Hey guys,
I don't
let's
want
go
to play
follow
for.
this little girl.
I don't want to play for
Akko,
Akko.
this is
Well, yeah, I
exception.
know, but it was just like I was hoping one of the other two would.
Yeah.
This is-
Akko's
I just got
more
here.
concerned with just making sure you're okay. Alright. And just going to time skip all this
Hmm?
Times.
Time skips.
to you getting to Galeen. It is nighttime already. Taking the carriage back to Tyrion. It is very late now. And we'll wait for
When we get back to Galeen, I'm just gonna
yeah.
kind of I'm gonna be taking in the sights. Ilya will, and asking, just making small talk. I don't even know where Darian went, but about like, what are you guys inspecting them up and down? I noticed they all have this one particular amulet. Do I know anything about that amulet? Because assuming with my backstory, my grandma may have been on either good or bad terms with those people.
Make a I guess society again.
I can't roll because we're waiting on GM. But
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll summon you guys here.
okay.
Where's the...
Darian's just disappeared. We're back. Society. Nope.
Nope. Don't
I
never
have
see
no
this
idea
place.
what that amulet is.
You have.
Ones.
You have no idea what that is.
The back of the Slayer base changed.
Yeah.
They do construction real quick around here.
Every time I see something I like, I will update the base to be more
Soon the
appropriate.
base will be like 3 fucking city blocks wide.
Yeah. But on the way over, I guess I'll just kind of ask Lenny. So, what? Who are you?
Yes, I feel like
the collective you.
collective me.
Yeah. Then I motion to the whole group. I'm asking you because I don't think Darian's here.
He's not.
Yes, I was a little skeptical about you all at first, but now that we've shed blood and tears together, I think it's time to tell you who I am and my origins.
I would save that for when Darian gets. He's the only other person who actually knows your character.
Okay, fine then.
I'm like my character, the little girl that just joined, is asking who you all are.
I
as
am a
group.
pirate from a faraway land. That's all you need to know for now, lass.
Whew,
Right?
the
I was
temperature
more
rising a
asking
bit.
about that when I point to the Slayer amulet that all of you have. Did we tell you like what group were you in part of?
No,
I
he
don't
just
remember
kind
if
of
that ever
joined and
came
then
up.
we got
Yes.
immediately dragged into combat.
By the way, you're part of this whole campaign. You were part of a group of mercenaries slash heroes slash
Oh yeah, that
monster
reminds
hunters
me.
called players.
That reminds me. While on the carriage ride back, to Tyrion. You guys can keep talking, but once we get to the carriage ride, something will happen.
Okay.
Which is AK when Darian comes up.
Whenever this dude decides to show back up. But I'll just talk with Calm and Occam about the Slayers, and Quill will excitedly like just start jotting everything down inside of a book. One of the two books that's at Ilian's hip.
So you're a necromancer?
No, I was taught a couple of tricks by my grandma, but never anything to do with the undead. Although we did have to deal with them quite often from where we're from.
So what kind of magic do you know?
Well, I've always had a knack for kind of seeing things before they happen. That was just a gift that I had when I was born, though, and then Grandma helped me hone those powers.
Interesting.
So, like, here, try doing something cool, so something difficult. Does he do? Do you do anything inside of the cart?
Me?
Yeah.
Is something
You're the only
difficult?
one
What
here.
do you mean?
I don't know, like juggle a knife or break something
Okay,
by breaking something. I don't know.
sure. I start juggling pistols for your amusement.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
cast Nudge Fate
Ooh.
which is my my witch cantrip.
Mhm.
So basically, if he would roll a failure on juggling, it turns it into a success. If he would roll a critical failure, it turns it into a regular failure. So he can't physically like drop the pistols and blow one of our heads off because he won't critically fail. He might still fail,
Hey, roll up.
but he can't physically
He's about
critically
to
fail.
crit succeed and be like, "You did nothing. I was always great."
Okay,
Yeah,
here I go. I'm gonna
roll
roll.
acrobatics.
All right, rolling
Would it
acrobatics.
be performance?
If there's performance, then either one.
Jesus.
So 28.
Yeah, you juggle your pistols quite well.
Just like you've
See?
always
It
done.
worked.
So what's this trick you're gonna show me then?
I just did it. It worked.
What did you do?
See, you didn't mess up.
Sorry, boys, I'm back.
Hello. Yeah, you kind of were time skipping into the village, and then you guys are about to get into the carriage.
Okay.
You haven't really been paying attention to the conversation Ilya and
I keep
Lenny
having
have been having, but
I
he's
do keep
juggling
having these.
pistols.
So when you guys like got to Glean and you started to leave, I was just like, I have no idea where like I am. So I just decided to tag along, and then I had these visions. I guess I could do this in character. I've been having these visions of like this one place. What did it look like? Follow. Just like the initial vision, just a glimpse of a place.
Sure. You you always see this like what you could only describe as like a floating castle surrounded by like storms.
I kept having these visions of this floating castle that was like completely surrounded by storms, and I think that might be where my grandma disappeared to. I've been looking for her for some time now. I can't. It's really strange. I can't seem to remember a lot of things.
Do I
I think I just need sleep. I think those whatever ritual they did took quite a number on me. But I do remember that, and I'll point to the Slayer symbol. I saw that in my visions too. So I don't know who you guys are, but I think I'm supposed to follow you, maybe? At least until I get my next clue.
Have I read or heard tales or stories, whatever, of anything matching that description? A flying castle surrounded by storm.
Yeah, make a society.
Do.
Okay, I guess I'll do what I do and desist.
It's not gonna matter.
Oh, failed
It's
desist.
definitely not. That's a
I
crit.
nudge fate.
Nudge fate.
Yeah,
What does that do?
I nudge fate. So what is your total with yeah, what's your total?
Hmm. I mean, I got a 4.
Oh,
What was it? A history?
society, there's no history.
Oh, so my total is
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, even with the thing, they're both critical fail. Well, his would
Okay.
have been a critical failure, but now it's a normal failure, and yours will be a critical failure,
Jesus.
even without the help. Yeah, you don't actually know anything or have heard anything about that.
Hmm.
It sounds not believable, honestly.
Oh, I've never heard of any flying castles.
Mm.
So,
Well, all the same, you're going to like your home, right?
we're going to the Slayer headquarters.
Yeah, your home.
Uh, I wouldn't call it that. My home is far to the east, the lands of Sienna.
Well, either way, wherever we're going, I think that I'll probably find some answers there. Who's y'all look kind of down too. What happened?
We just lost some more of our companions in this mission.
We
This
lost
is-
the man who would tell me where to find my ship.
Oh, lost people. I lost my grandma. I'm trying to look for her.
No, we lost as in they're gone. They will not.
No.
Did you
Gone,
get
gone.
that,
Kinda
Christian?
lost. Oh, let me see.
I'll miss the old tin can.
The guy you knew for all of one session.
Okay.
Got it.
You old tin can.
Man, you
I can
guys,
actually, if it helps jog your well, I guess we should
if
probably get some
you
rest later.
later. But yeah, you guys get into the carriage. The carriage driver looks over at you guys coming back and notices that some people aren't there, but you have a new addition as
Yeah,
well.
there's extra room inside the carriage now.
He kind of grimaces a bit before just nodding his head and looking back on the road.
There's a new addition.
This guy is fucking oblivious.
Finally, I can fucking say this.
But yeah, as you sit down in the carriage and begin your trek back, Occam remaining pensive and quiet, staring out the window of the carriage.
It's Kakuto 2.0. Not, or
There's
Kabuto.
Kage.
Kage, sure. Whatever is. They all start with K's. Oh, it's close enough. They're all Easterners. They all start with K's.
After all the tension has died down and relaxate, you guys start to relax. You feel something start to kind of like vibrate and start like warming up on your person, Lenny.
Uh-oh.
You quickly reach into whatever it was, either your bag or your pocket, and you pull out the wolf head that was given to you when you first started the mission. And it releases a red smoky gas that envelops around you.
Mmm,
This is Lenny.
yummy.
This is
Yeah,
Lenny.
this is
Yeah?
Lenny.
Oh,
I think is that the enchantment effect of the amulet? Now that he completed a mission.
yeah. It's like when he officially becomes a Slayer.
You are a bit too close as this is happening as well, Ilya. And
Oh, lovely.
you end up breathing some of it as well.
I die.
I would like a D4 roll from both of you.
Oh
You get
yeah,
to
it's this
pick your
fucking thing. I
patron, your
forgot.
patron
It's the
saint.
no, it's not the pay. It's the vision we get. Dos Equis.
Oh,
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna assist that. Oh, never
It's
mind.
not an assist. You're rolling your own. It's a
You roll your own
D4.
D4.
I rolled my own 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just seeing what vision we get. D4 is the one all the way to the left.
Please
It's
roll
the
a 2.
Okay, hold on.
green triangle.
All right, there we go.
Please roll a 2. That's a 4. No.
4.
Which one did I roll? I don't remember.
You, Ollie, and pretty much everyone else got a 4
Hmm.
before.
I
And
got
that
a
was
special
the
not needing
one
to
on the
roll
boat.
vision.
Yeah, 4 was the one on the boat. The only one who got a 1 was Occam, which they've never talked to you about.
Ockham.
Alright, and you rolled a
He's a man
2.
of few words. He's a man of action.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, Christian already heard number 4, so I can just bring him there as well to save time.
Yeah.
Well, he rolled a 2.
Oh, that's... I mean, I'll... Nah, fine.
Down.
There he goes.
They're gone.
For some reason, I have added the Slayer amulet to my inventory, but it's not giving the 1 AC bonus.
Hmm.
I wonder what's happening with it.
I need a shot to be in this party already. Too much shit flies over everyone else's head.
Edit.
Well, who's I? Because I stepped away. That's why I was asking. Is there a new, like another new person, or it's just you?
Just me.
Oh,
But it's not even that. I was like, earlier I was like, so do you guys know how to get out of here when we were in the cave? And then it was just dead silent for like 40 seconds straight. And I was like, all right.
sorry, I stepped away. I wasn't there to answer. Was there anything interesting in the cave? I noticed the the cauldron started moving too.
I don't know, probably, but the tree started moving. So I was like, all right, I'm leaving.
Oh my goodness, we didn't even loot it. The guy at the base of the tree with the spear was a magical spear.
No one here uses spears. I have a quill. My quill.
Okay.
All right. Mwahahaha.
He is back. You gotta respond to Christian's character when he asks questions.
Okay.
He said he asked the question inside the cave and no one answered, and I had to step away for a minute.
Yeah, he asked if anyone knew how to get out, and I actually didn't know how to get out.
I mean, in game, I feel your character would. If we just walked, or are you just like you're afraid of enclosed spaces? You're claustrophobic.
Absolutely. There's no ropes in caves.
Interesting. So, do you ever go below deck on your ship, or you just sleep on the poop deck?
I prefer the open sea. I sleep at the helm.
Hmm.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. We definitely won't crash. So do we have like a frontliner anymore? No.
I'm
It's
probably
you, baby.
the frontliner.
All right. Well.
Alright.
What the hell was in that smoke?
Yeah, you two of you wake up.
Oh,
And
yeah, they didn't
I
warn
had
us about it either. It's some kind of rite of passage amongst the Slayer Corps.
Well, I'm
I
used to
had a
visions, not like that though. There was some broody guy, and honestly, he kind of acted like that one. She points at Occam.
Interesting. Mine was a man on a boat. Did yours say anything to you?
No, he just kind of coughed.
Interesting. No,
I
mine
had a
asked me, "Why did you save me?" I don't know what it means or
You,
who they are.
uh, Mr. Swan, right?
yes. I had a dream I was on a boat too. It was very strange.
Yeah, it
I
was a. I've never been. I've never seen a boat. They're a lot bigger than I've read of in books.
Yes, and this boat was unlike any other. And I saw shadowy figures talking to each other, but I couldn't make out what they were saying. And
Hmm.
as I gazed out into the sea, the water turned red, and I was overcome by an intense rage. At what, I wonder? Family?
Hmm.
Will is furiously
This
writing
is
this all down.
yeah. This is very different from mine.
Hmm.
but
Did you
eventually
see?
the
You
go
saw
ahead.
a boat too, or it was just a cave with someone coughing?
Well, it seems like all of us saw a boat of some kind.
Interesting.
I'm
That
assuming at this
settles
point,
it. We
like
have to
after
get
we
a
wake
ship.
up, we get to go on a ship.
I'll take you myself once I get one.
Uh,
Mm.
sounds like it's gonna be dangerous, especially if the sea turns red. Is that what normally happens? I look over at Calm.
Of course it'll be dangerous. Full of plunder and booty and gold.
All
I
right.
wouldn't know. I'm not much of a seafarer.
I'm assuming at this point we're like arriving at Slayer HQ or wherever we're
Yeah,
going.
the carriage finally
Tyrion.
arrives at Tyrion, and it's so late at night that, well, the guards like do make sure that you are who you say you are. The streets are pretty much empty. You get back to the crystal building, and the mage there starts channeling to hopefully make contact with someone on the other side to let the teleportation through.
I whispered to Calm. I'm like, Grandma used to have one of these, but I wasn't allowed to touch it.
Okay. How often did she use it?
Actually, she used it. I just remembered. She used it before. That's when the last time I saw her. I don't know where she went though.
Maybe we can learn more about these crystals and how they operate, and that can give us some clues to finding your grandmother.
There's got to be a book about it somewhere.
Hmm.
If I had my old library, I could definitely find something. Is there a library where you're from?
I believe the Slayer Corps has a library.
Right? The mage there looks over your party and notices the young person with you and kind of looks a bit concerned, but then looks over at you, Ilya. Is like, uh, do you know how to use this, young one, or?
Just touch the crystal once it's done being channeled, and we head on through, right?
Yes, you just yes, okay. Just clear your mind and it'll work.
Mm, I don't like clearing my mind. I think I'll just do it my way. I touch the crystal.
All right.
Okay, I figured out why the Slayer amulet wasn't working. I think the two item bonuses were conflicting, so I just made it a circumstance bonus. People
Oh
just being
gosh,
kidnapped, bro. I'm scared.
because he didn't clear his mind.
Hold me, I'm scared.
He completely deatomizes. It's just gone.
Just straight deletes.
Ow, cat. Damn it.
Did Jose just drop, or is he just no longer?
Yeah, he just like disappeared. And I messaged him on
Discord?
no, like privately, like, hey, what happened? You just weren't feeling it, and he hasn't replied. So I don't know. Maybe something came up.
As we yet again pass through the crystal, eyes just completely like glazed over, almost catatonic, as Ilya just kind of stands there, even after passing through the crystal for a couple seconds, and then blinks hard and shakes her head. Okay, that's not good.
What?
Uh the people from the forest. There's a lot more of them.
Oh, well, what?
Where are we? And I'll look
Nope.
around. Do I see the wall that I was just looking at inside the vision?
No, you are at the Slayer base now. You guys are actually here now.
Still in
Where
the forest?
where'd we go? Where'd we
We're,
go?
we're
We
at the
gotta go
Slayer
back.
base.
We okay. That other city, the Tyrion, right?
Yes, Cat.
There's more of those people coming.
From where?
I don't know from where. We just have to they need to be prepared for it.
How many more?
Thousands?
Okay. I look around? Is Captain Cross around?
Yeah, she comes running out of the building as soon as she gets the notice that you guys are back to base.
Is Rhea just like standing there too?
Yeah, she looks confused at seeing you,
She's
and
like,
then
who the fuck is this?
yes, yeah, Captain Cross comes out,
Um,
And
forming
not
around
even
the
paying attention
building.
because she doesn't actually know who's like the authority figure here. Not even paying attention to Captain Cross. As Captain Cross is running up, she's like, this, and she pulls out, she grabs Quill, tosses Quill up in the air, and Quill just starts drawing, like, in detail everything that I saw, like a single snapshot of the vision. And it's being traced in like kind of like when you take a sparkler and you wave it through the air really quick and it leaves those like tracings behind it. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
But it kind of looks like that, but it's like a bluish, like a pale blue color, and it's just a scene of from a first-person perspective of some guard on the wall of Tyrion, looking out into the fields surrounding the city, and thousands of those cultist dudes approaching.
Okay. I looked at Captain Cross and was
That
like,
it looked like that.
What is happening, Slayers? What?
As soon, I'm like facing away. As soon as she says, "What is happening?" Ilya jumps. Like, I'm sorry.
Captain Cross, we'll give you a full, a full detailed, what's it called? Report. But I don't. What time of day was it in your vision? I'll just look at Ilya.
I don't know.
It
It was
was-
kind of cloudy.
It was sunny.
It was
Okay, and
sunny?
it's nighttime right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe we have time then. We lost our other two members, Ollie and Fugue.
As soon
Did
as I
you-
see Captain Cross, I'm like studying her up and down. Does her just visage like spark anything? Not from like memories per se, but like portents.
Give me an Arcana check.
Like, do I just get like a feeling that she's important here?
You can definitely feel she's important just from thing, but whatever. What's your
Arcana.
Arcana check? Yeah.
I think it's plus 10. Yeah, it's plus 10. 17.
And I rolled 21 for.
And I can nudge fate myself too. I nudge fate myself if that pushes it to a success.
It is a success, yes.
Come in.
You can definitely tell that she has a presence of command here. And
Do I
for
get like
magic,
from the? Because I'm assuming like sometimes it comes in vision, sometimes it comes in whispers. Do I get a whisper of just like a name or a title, just like looking at her? I have the feat. Hold on. It's not the psychometric resonance one. It's the other occult one. Aura sight.
What happened?
yeah, you do get a
So
whisper of.
yeah, I have aura sight.
Mm.
So I can like read the aura of individuals as long as I have time to study them for it says 1 minute, but I don't know how long we've been here.
With this discussion going, you will have time. Yeah.
Yeah, I tell Captain Cross that we found more of the cultists, and we lost Fugue and Ollie
Hmm.
in the battle.
Did you bring them back, or?
That's what I was about to get to. I don't know if it's normal for those wearing these amulets, but they just kind of apparated into out of existence. One of them turned to like this pinkish glitter and flew away. The other one turned into this reddish sludge.
No, that is not what happens.
Okay. Well, I don't know what that means, but it happened. And the cultists, we tracked them down to their hovel that they were hiding in. And inside there was this. I motion at Ilya, this girl.
I
She
step
said,
forward and extend a hand.
she said they
Ilya, nice to
used
meet
her
you.
to perform a ritual to summon a Wendigo, which is
A Wendigo. Captain Cross's eyes will widen at that. Did you? You took it down?
no. After we defeated the necromancer cultist, controlling it, it just kind of disappeared. Inside their cave, they had just a pile of bodies. I don't know what they were feeding with all those bodies, but there was there. Maybe it was just supplies for their necromancy. But here we are, and
Yeah.
she says she saw a vision upon traveling through the crystal.
Yep, sure
Yeah.
did.
Of-
And
of
like
that.
I've been standing here like just holding the handshake and shaking up and down, and Ilya's eyes are like wide as you have to like your eyes they don't glaze over, but your eyes go wide as you just intently stare at someone for a minute to use aura sight, and she's just staring at Captain Cross, reading her aura. Name's Ilya.
Oh, yes. And she'll look down at you and
You're strong.
kind of. Yes. She'll shake your hand. It's quite warm to the touch. Her aura is a mix of very strong red with like occasionally flashing of blue energy in between them.
Also, you can do this in private too if you want. It tells you of any medical conditions affecting the target. Does she got any?
Oh shoot!
I gain a general assessment of the physical.
Oh,
Yoink.
got kidnapped mid sentence, bro. Absolutely heinous.
I don't have much time, but it disappears.
The level of private chatting is concerning.
Yeah. You're like a leaky faucet.
She kind of like lets out kind of like a sudden like guffaw at that. Aren't you special?
Grandma always said that.
She'll look over your shoulder. Rhea, get some rest. You've been watching the crystal for a while now. I'll listen to the rest of the report in the morning, but for now you should all get some rest. But let me... Ilya, was it?
Yep, that's me. And this is Quill. And then Quill floats over and like goes ding 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 and just waves.
Fascinating. Yeah, the thing you saw, do you know when?
I haven't really gotten that far in my trainings. I just get kind of like a this will happen at some point. I mean, it's not just that one. I've also seen a variety of things. I mean, I saw the amulet, that for one, and then they started spewing out some red dust. And I saw some guy on a boat, like a real boat. I've never seen a boat before, but he was just all like broody and looking out over the sea, and then it like turned red, I guess. And then there was also but before that, there was a big castle and it was like floating in the sky and it was surrounded by storms all the time. And that one was pretty interesting too. I think that might be where Grandma ran off to. She went through one of these crystals, and I point to the thing behind us. That was a while ago, though.
Interesting. She kind of like leans back up from... Here's kind of leaning down to like listen to you closely, but she's thinking hard now. All right. Well, you saw the vision. Based off it, I know which one it is. You see her kind of roll her eyes up about it. But this is yours, and she'll reach into her pocket and hand you the same wolf head that you saw earlier. A bit young, but this is yours now.
Oh, am I part of the group?
With
This will be fun. I've never been part of a team before.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I hope
Do
she
you like
gets to
play
die.
soccer?
I'm calling it now. Ilya is Captain Cross's granddaughter from the future.
From the future.
That's a good theory. I'm in.
Sean's like, all right, it's happening. It's canon now.
It's canon.
You have to start
Yes.
making canon and like gunpowder puns too, because
It's
Fugue's
ballista.
gone, so we need someone to pick up the pun game.
If the four of you get some rest, I'll alert the council.
All right.
Captain Cross will
Um,
start running out of the base, and you hear a loud boom as you see just a streak of fire soaring through the sky.
I'm surprised no one's telling her that she's not allowed to fly in the city and trying to shoot her down.
This is Haven.
Rasputin. Ilya will like look around awkwardly, and then she'll go over to this tree, and then pulling out of her pouch, she pulls just like a red cloak out, and it expands as she wraps it around herself and gets like super fuzzy, and then she just lays down under the tree.
There's lodging over here, Ilya. As I'm walking to my bunk.
Yes.
I want to make a perception check.
It's so comfy here, though.
Does William look saddened at hearing of the loss of Fugue?
William's not even here.
He's right here.
He is here.
Oh, he is here?
He was watching from a distance. That's why I want to know.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I want to do a perception check.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry,
Okay.
your best friend died.
Assisting with 27.
Jesus.
What is that? Is that a +1 or +2, Paulo?
That would be a +2.
Ooh,
Oh, he needed it too.
20.
8.
look at
20.
that.
Though you can't see William's face, you can tell from his body posture and just the quiet in the air that he does seem saddened by the news of a loss of life amongst the Slayers.
Mhm.
But as he sees you approaching, he nods his head and like you hear him.
Oh.
I'm glad you could make it.
I'll pat him on the shoulder, like a comforting pat, on my way to my room.
Rest well.
But I'm just gonna curl up under this tree using my cloak of feline rest.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep in a bed?
It envelops me and gives me an overwhelming sense of comfort and coziness no matter where I'm sleeping. I can comfortably rest in any space so long as it is not particularly hazardous. While sleeping in the cloak, I only take a -2 penalty to perception checks rather than a -4 penalty that you normally take when
That's
resting.
kind of adorable.
That's one snazzy sleeping bag.
It's not even it's just a fucking cape that grows as I wrap it around myself and then becomes super fuzzy and warm.
All right, well, and rest well then.
The crystal will slide back under at Ray as well, and statue will slide over it. He'll kind of look over at the child sleeping by the tree before looking around, and she'll like
She's
wave one of her hands around the air, and a glitter of magic will surround the tree and Ilya before she walks away. All right, and it will be morning.
I'm gonna wake up to like the sound of just clink 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 it as the shot's character walks into the game.
Accidentally steps on you.
I'd probably die. That would 100 to 0 me.
She wakes up to the sound of running water.
Waking up to ash and dust. My name is where my rest.
You all hear Captain Cross's voice in your head in the morning, asking you all to gather at the center. Yeah, if you haven't long rested,
Ilya sits up.
restore your thing. You'll kind of like look over as you uncurl from the base of the tree. She kind of
And I think like for flavor wise, just because it's cool, the cloak unfurls itself, and then like a cat's tail, it just kind of folds itself up and goes into the pouch.
all right.
But it does like a flick and a little flourish thing, like you know how a cat's tail goes when they're like excited, yeah.
She looks interested at the sight before
Walk over.
clapping her hands
recognize.
back together.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I have alerted the council of what young Ilya here has seen, and they are taking appropriate measures. Lord Adam did not seem happy of the news that his city might be in danger. So Tyrion is on watch
it is in danger.
I do believe you, young Ilya, but that is no proof besides your words. But they are on watch, but the military is not willing to mobilize yet. But for now, and she like looks over the four of you, and then kind of sighs. We are lacking in manpower right now.
Well, is there nothing we can do to help them?
Someone say manpower.
I've only known Tyrion for less than a day, but if anything happened to them, I would kill myself.
Ollie would be so excited to let Tyrion burn right now. It was a good move to kill him off.
I don't want all those innocent people to die. Some of them were nice. One of them gave me an apple when we were going to town.
Ilya goes back with the Slayer pendant and they start spitting on her.
We will be keeping an eye out, young Ilya, and the rest of the Slayers we will figure something out to do. But for now, the four of you should rest. I am currently looking into some prospects for more recruits. I'm actually sent messages out to our allies to see if they can spare some Slayers, but I'm still awaiting word of that. But for now, here's your pay for a successful mission, and I suppose a rescue as well. I'll hand the three of you and some money as well to Ilya, just to make sure.
Okay.
I was gonna say, excuse me, successful mission. Ilya gets
Yeah, I
paid.
was like,
There's-
I didn't really
uh,
do anything, but sure.
I'm just saying, we're also, the reward for this mission is now being divided, one less direction.
Nah, I don't know about that one. That's not how Slayers work.
Yeah. So pretty much the three of you get 100 gold again.
Ooh, that's good money, though.
I should have more news by tomorrow, so take your day, take this day to do as you wish.
So we have free time.
Me,
You
free time, yes, Ilya.
guys have a library,
Rhea, there is actually. Rhea will show you.
like a big library. And
We have
I like she
two big
extends her
libraries.
arms as wide as she can, but it's probably like it's maybe only 3 or 4 feet wide.
She kind of smiles at that. We have a library here, and then there's a much bigger library that Rhea here can take you to.
Okay. And she kind of looks at Rhea, and her eyes go wide. She's gonna do this with every NPC that you meet, and just starts staring, unblinking at Rhea as she starts doing aura sight or read aura.
Rhea will look at you and kind of just nod her head, a small smile on her face.
I'm assuming like players they'll be fine, but for other NPCs it might just fucking weird them out, and they're like, "What is wrong with this kid?"
Yeah, like she's just staring at people.
That's what kids do. Yeah. William, Captain Cross says, you're with me. We're gonna interview a possible new recruit that we found near the city. William just nods his head,
Found near
and
the
the two of
city.
them head out.
William's like, "Right, interview," in air quotes, and starts sharpening his sword.
Yeah, you guys get one free time activity.
Okay. I'm gonna just go with Rhea to a library to preferably the library of fucking Victus, which I'm assuming is way bigger than
Yeah,
what they got here.
she takes you to the College of Vex.
Immediately, like, we're not gonna super role play it, but Ilya is just blown away, like mouth agape when we get there, and is like bouncing up and down giddy about all the books. And she initially came here wanting to research like the flying castle, and then immediately just on all of the different like genres and shit that are here just starts looking at random stuff.
She goes to the young adult section.
Rhea kind of like laughs a bit as she sees how amazed you are by the College of Vex's library. You do see some students walking by, some young, some in their teens, and some as adults. You see some older people as well, who Rhea says that these are the professors for the college.
Mhm.
But yeah, if there's any books you need, feel free to ask me and I'll help you look. And you can take a couple of
Thank
books
you, Miss
out, but
Rhea.
yeah, you just have to return them within a couple of days.
Yeah, that's my downtime activity.
Alright. Then
So can I like go shopping, or
you can go
Yeah.
shopping.
does that count as a downtime activity?
That's basically that's how shopping works in Pathfinder. You spend a day selling/buying things.
Yeah, you would add it to your inventory, but for all intents and purposes, you went shopping.
Yeah. Whatever you
Okay.
can buy with your 100 gold, feel free, as long as it's
So
within
for 100 gold,
the-
just like right off the bat, I would buy a +1 and a striking rune for your main weapon. Just because that's what increases your damage.
How do you add rune slots to a weapon?
You add more.
on Path Builder, literally just go to
potency.
weapons, and then there's a little button above the weapon entry that says runes, and you just click on that.
It says remaining rune slot 0 is why I was asking.
So you need to
Rune
add
slot
you
0.
need to add a fundamental rune first. So your property runes is equal to the number of property rune slots you have is equal to the number
Yeah,
of
what
fundamental
rune are you
runes.
trying to add?
I was just looking. I've already added one rune to my sword.
Yeah, so
But if I try to add another one, it's at 0.
Okay, well, it's based off of the potency rune, which is the +1, +2, +3. That's how many property runes you can put. What rune do you have on there right now? Striking?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't put any property runes on there until you add a +1 potency rune.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so run that by me again. I needed to buy a potency rune before I could use the striking rune.
No, you don't have to. You should have enough money to buy both, to be honest. Because you only spent like, what, 5 gold on your starting gear, so you should have like 120 something, because we started with 25.
Oh, we start with 25? Okay.
Yeah. So you should actually have enough to get a +1 and a striking rune.
Oh yeah, add 25 to your stuff as well, shot.
Is that enough?
It should be. I mean, a
No.
+1
Okay.
is only 35, and
It's-
a striking is 65.
Yeah, I had bought armor as well, so I
Yeah, you're.
just short.
That's the nice thing about Dex characters. Leather armor is like 5 silver pieces.
Okay, no worries. I'll figure out something else to add.
Yeah, what armor did you get?
Plate.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna set you back. Plate's what, 30 gold pieces?
Yeah, it did.
But it'll be worth it.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's definitely worth it though.
No doubt.
Anything you want to do, Darian? Well, Andy's shops.
Train your animal, and you can finally get him to scout for us.
Darian?
He's gone. He fucking left again.
Vanished.
All right, while he's gone, let's introduce the shots character.
Yeah. I mean, this will be on the next day because they have to do the whole screening to make sure.
Screening, quote unquote. William's just beating the shit out of him.
Oh my god.
Are you willing to die for the cause? Sure. Welcome aboard.
Just for the heck of it, roll a d20 for William. He's gonna get a nat 20 right now. Watch.
You are crazy.
Nah.
It was fucking close though.
17,
Yes, I could say that about anything.
No, because it's different in Pathfinder. Because close actually gets crit.
Oh my god.
Yep. That's exact. By the way, when he trained me, he rolled a 17 followed by a nat 20. That is the exact fucking roll that he did last time.
Making me use my 20s too early.
Oh no. Did you want to use
you
them in
one
the
of
real
one.
combat?
Paula's
Yeah.
20s are actually just a coin flip.
Bro. Stop.
Hey, that's the third result as well from the training.
Yeah, that was Venture's. Yeah, so William comes in dragging a shots character.
No.
It's like, yeah, he survived a couple hits. He's good.
I loved when I showed William's art, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's so cool." And Christian's like, "It's just the guy."
It's the guy. That's how you describe it. It's the guy. Like the memes about I'm him. That art, that's him. It's just him.
I'm gonna get some cough drops.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink. Then.
Is there anything specific you want to recall knowledge on, Christian, or?
Well, again, like I would have gone in there.
Oh, but it got
researching the
distracted.
castle, but then in
Got
character, she would have just gotten distracted immediately.
All right, I'll think of something for you to learn about.
It doesn't have to give a benefit at all.
No knowledge.
Role play is the only benefit we need.
Okay, I got a striking runestone,
Ooh. Nice.
a grappling gun,
Nice.
Smart.
and a potency runestone.
Nice. I had a grappling
Okay,
gun,
so
and then we
go.
never faced a cliff, and then I died.
It'll probably just be easier if you stream, because there's a way. I forgot how to do it on Wanderer's Guide, but there's a way to where it'll automatically add the calculation to your weapon.
Dude, Path Builder's goaded for automatically
It really is.
raising the spells, like heightening them. I was like, oh, I don't
Mhm.
have to even think about this. Great.
Is Darian back or not?
Nah.
Nope, dude's
Huh.
dead.
Lenny's back.
Oh, nice. You find
Hey,
everything you
Darian.
wanted to shop for, Andy?
Yeah, I got a couple of rune stones and a grappling gun.
Hey, baby.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so you stream Andy so I can see, so we can add the runestones to your actual weapons.
Okay, sure. So obviously you probably want to see my other.
Also, don't forget to add your +1 to AC for
Yeah,
Lenny
I'm
and
gonna run him
yeah.
through all that stuff. Okay, watch stream. So, oh, did it already do it? 1D? No,
Well,
it
I
didn't
put it
do it.
on there, but it's not like doing the
Yeah. Okay.
calculation.
So just did you already adjust your gold and everything?
Yeah, I only have
Okay.
16 gold left.
So, well, you actually have 16 silver. It's not even gold.
Oh, how do I make it gold?
It should be. I mean, you can just, I guess, imagine that it's gold. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
It's
it's
right. It's because once you get past level 1, all of the magical items, though, they don't use silver or anything. It's all just based on gold. So striking runestone, just go ahead and like remove that. So like click on it and then delete. No, not the weapon, not the weapon. Just click on the striking runestone. Yeah, there you go. Remove. The big red remove button.
Oh, okay.
And then do the same thing with the potency runestone.
I never attached the potency
Oh yeah,
one.
just click on it.
Okay.
And then remove. And then you're gonna go to click on your rapier. And customize. Oh no, add fundamental rune. Yeah, right there. So click on that little drop down menu. And then click striking. And +1 potency. Striking's all the way to the
Okay,
top.
+1 potency and
Then add fundamental
Striking.
striking add. Okay, so see how now you have a +11 to hit, and you do 2d6 +1.
Yeah, do 2d6. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, so now
I'm
it should
back.
automatically calculate. And then for your armor class increase, click on your studded leather.
I'm back.
And then fundamental rune, +1 armor potency. There you go. So now you have 22 armor class.
Can I transfer
Sweet.
a rune and
There we
add
go.
a new at the same time or no?
Can you what?
Listen, Paulo.
If you can
And
transfer.
add.
I want to transfer my fundamental +1 proper.
Well, you should be able to, because I think it actually only takes 8 hours. It's not like actually a full day
Yeah.
of downtime.
How much does that cost to transfer a rune?
You don't have to. Bring it to. I'll just out of character. Bring it to Ilya. I have crafting. I can do it.
Okay.
And there's enough people in this layer like base that can help you. with
Basically, you
stuff like
show
that.
up after shopping, and like just holding the rune stones, and then Ilya's like, "Are those actual rune stones? Can I see those?" And then she like, before you even answer, she yoinks them, and then grabs your bow and just starts like converting them onto your bow.
Nice.
I remember I learned how to do these inside books too. I don't really use weapons though. And then she just like once she's done, as she says I don't use weapons though, she picks it up and just tries pulling the bowstring back, and gets it like maybe a couple centimeters before she's like, and just lets go. How do you even move that thing? I have a 8 strength, by the way.
Oh god,
wow.
bro.
Alright, and then besides that, is there anything you wanted to do for your free time, Darian? Or
I just went and bought a new rune.
oh, okay, shopping. Okay. Alright. We will speed it up a bit. You'll all come back. The Ilya will help you with your runing. Lenny comes back from shopping as well. Hopefully, no cases of thievery or pickpocketing are revealed to the state.
Well, so like during downtime,
Mhm.
Andy, just for future reference, there's a downtime activity you can take called earn income, and you can use thievery to earn income.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just if you fail, nothing happens. But if you critically fail, then you draw the attention of the law.
Oh boy.
William grabs Letty and is like, "I'm the law here, kiddo."
But you can just use thievery to earn income during downtime.
Lenny grabs Ilya and is like, "Hey, you think you could nudge my roll?
Yeah, can you nudge my fate a little bit?
Yeah, could you fix this, please?"
Ajax. Kom Stedrak. Ilya final form.
I love it.
We're unstoppable now. We have a child.
All right, you guys rest up for the night after a day of relaxation. Ilya comes back with a kind of tired but amused Rhea, who Ilya is just gushing about everything she's read about.
Yeah. As soon as we get back, Calm is the one that Ilya's talked to the most. While Ilya is transferring her runes, she exacts her price in the form of Calm has to sit there and listen to her talk about like the entomology of like different plants and animals of the Haven region that she just spent like 4 hours getting sidetracked reading about.
Joke's on you. Calm's into that stuff.
About you're interested learning about the plants of Haven.
He's a ranger, dude. Yeah. He's not from here. He doesn't know.
Thrilling. But yeah, it will be later. It will be the next day when both William and Captain Cross come back. You hear Captain Cross speak in all your minds again to gather to the center, as she has approved of the new recruit and that they took him out already to test.
Hmm.
Yeah. They wave you to come in, Rurik. All right, everyone. And you notice, all of you, that both Cross, William, and the man behind them, they look a bit scuffled. There's some faint blood on William's sword and the newcomer's armor as well. And, well, we found us a new recruit, and Cross seems amused by something. And he beckons you forward to introduce yourself.
The name.
Hello, my name's Ilya. And she extends a hand.
He pauses for a second and looks over at Captain Cross for saying, "You have children fighting for you."
As of now,
I'm a seer.
yes.
He,
And this is my friend Quill. And then she points up, and Quill just like floats out from behind your head, and then just does the little ding.
he he just kind of looks down at you before saying, "I'm Rurik Thunderblade."
Rurik Thunderblade. That's an interesting name. Do I know the name Thunderblade?
Make a society check.
Society check.
This will be a really awkward moment
Nope.
if he crit. Oh, never mind.
Honestly, the dice rolls are working for the character though. Just completely oblivious to everything happening. Do you take her hand?
No, he does not shake your hand.
This dude's rude.
He is covered in gold armor with a blue little cape kind of floating behind him, and wields a sword similarly seemingly made of gold. And yeah, that's really all it has. The helmet has horns, and that seems to be the most kind of I don't know, outstanding bit aside from just the ostentatious gold. And from beneath the helmet, there's two yellow eyes staring out.
Do I
Your eyes are like mine.
recognize?
And as she says, your eyes are like mine, the eyes go wide, and she starts intently staring at you, unblinking for a minute.
Do I recognize the style of the armor?
Society.
Someone want to roll? Yeah, I'm away from my desk.
Okay, assist 25.
All right, roll it again for me.
Okay.
This is just the guidance of Pathfinder 2E. Rather than casting guidance on every skill check.
What's your bonus,
Right.
Darian?
What was it?
For which skill?
Just roll a
Perception.
d20.
What's
Just roll a d20.
He rolled a 5. On the
I rolled a
save.
5, yeah.
So it's a 5 plus whatever bonus I got from his assist.
You do not recognize the armor.
This is a motley crew.
We are down in numbers, sadly, but they have
Does she have like
proven
AIDS or
themselves.
anything?
Does she have what?
Does Rurik have like AIDS or something?
Age.
Oh,
Well, I read his aura, so
Oh.
I get to know any of.
Yeah. He's a male 34-year-old.
Mhm. I get a general assessment of the target's physical health, what any conditions or afflictions that might be affecting them. I get their. Oh, I get to know the target's apparent attitude towards me. Is he
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 very
friendly, indifferent, or so on?
Dismissive would probably be appropriate towards you.
Okay. And then I also get to know his current emotional state. Is he embarrassed, or did he actually like kind of do well inside the proving?
I don't know, Paul. Did he do well inside of the proving?
you did well.
Okay.
He is satisfied with his performance.
Oh yeah, you can add +1 to your AC, as you also have
From
the
there.
badge on
Already ahead of you, Chief. You see that he's carrying a very large greatsword, but he doesn't have like any sheath or anything. So similar to William, kind of carries it overslung on the shoulder when he's not just holding it one-handed.
I take it you did pretty well then? You seem a bit pleased with your performance.
You seem particularly curious.
Still unblinking, just like stare, like eyes bug-eyed wide.
Sorry,
Yeah,
she
I've been
does
told that
that.
before. Then she just cocks her head, and then, all right. So what are we doing here, Captain?
So, this is our new recruit. Welcome, Rick. And for this, I have received reports from Tyrion, from my agent. She's actually going to stay out there in Tyrion for a while to keep an eye out, but so far, there is no sign of any attack or any signs of an attack.
All right, so we're doing okay so far. Is there anything we could? I forgot. Ray, you were supposed to remind me. I was supposed to look up the castle thing.
Rhea kind of just like smiles and like shakes her head.
Okay. Well, anyway,
can-
more pressing
check
matters.
when we
Is there
get
anything we
back
can
from this
do
mission.
to help
There.
Tyrion?
There is actually. I've made interesting deal that will get the military in motion if we can accomplish this side mission. We'll be sending. Well, it's actually multiple side missions, so most of the people here will be splitting up. But you four will be together.
Us four, including Miss Rhea?
No, Rhea
Oh.
will be here. me and William will be heading to Tyrion ourselves to assist my agent there. Peter and Benjer are still out on their mission. So, the four of you, we'll be sending you on a bodyguard mission. It will last about 3 days, I believe. So pack appropriately.
I'm good.
You'll be accompanying a mage from the Haven military. They're going to be teleporting to one of their outposts on Sun's Bastion to refresh the spell machines and the teleportation crystal there.
When she mentions going to Sun's Bastion, Ilya leans towards Rurik and is like, "That's where we were before."
What kind of resistance is expected?
So far, none, but because of the report I've given the council, some of the members have taken it seriously while others don't believe it. So they want extra protection just in case there is something that might affect us. It should be a calm mission, but prepare for the worst just in case.
Is a calm mission? Calm.
Right up my alley.
So I have a question. This grappling gun says that I have to hold it in two hands. Does that mean I can't use a sword at the same time?
Yeah, well, that's just to like
Shoot
shoot the grapple out.
itself, but then you
Basically, the way you would do it is if we're about to go into combat, like you know how we stealthed up before,
Uh-huh.
you would stealth up, shoot it around a branch or around something, and then you would just leave it dangling there, while you just so once you've shot it, you just drop it and then pull out your weapons, and
You
then
didn't-
from that point forward, you could at any point swing from the rope.
You didn't want
Oh.
the
and
you didn't
use
want the
your
wrist
weapon.
grappler.
Oh yeah, there's
The
also a
wrist-
wrist. There's a wrist version of it. I forgot what
It's a grappling gun that attaches to your wrist.
Okay, let's try that.
You need to get one of those. I don't know if we're a high enough level for it though.
It's
Level
level
2.
2.
Oh, never mind. We're a high enough level. Just use that thing.
Yes,
Anyway.
there'll be some military personnel along with the mage as well. So just keep an eye out. Make sure
Oh.
they.
You could
make
also
sure
get the
everything is
clockwork
safe.
wrist grappler. It's more money, but it only takes 3 interact actions to reload instead of a minute. Just FYI.
So what's the difference like between 3 actions and a minute?
Well, a minute is 10 rounds, and three
So
actions
30
is
30
1
actions
round.
versus 3.
I see. Okay.
You'd probably only be using it like once during each combat anyway, so I don't think it's really gonna make that much of a difference.
But it's like 15 extra gold. So it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Your money.
All right. Well, I've got my binky, and she grabs her cloak, her feline rest. So I'm good to go. Anyone else need anything?
I got everything in my pack.
The mages group has not headed out yet. They will be in about an hour, so if there's anything you need to prepare for.
Are we leaving here by carriage, or do we get to go through the crystal again?
Through the crystal.
Am I gonna learn how to do that? She says, like, and her eyes go wide.
Cross and Rhea both look amused by it. Do you wish to?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it'll either be me or Rhea that will teach you, but it does take a while. But not right now. Perhaps
Okay,
after the
okay.
mission.
After the mission. She just is smiling as she sits there now.
All right. Well, if you're all prepared and ready, we'll wait the hour out and send you there. And she starts telling Rhea about the location and coordinates that she has to channel it for. All right. I'm gonna drag the crystal out.
While we're just sitting here, As I'm sitting here, like Quill will just be kind of flying around, and then eventually,
Tomorrow night,
is there crows anywhere around here? Just like
Crows
a
or
random raven somewhere.
uh,
There's an owl.
Yeah, there's an owl right there.
make a perception check.
We don't want owls.
Okay.
That
Um,
apparently when I'm looking for it, honestly fits the character. Nat 20.
All right. And then, do you have any bonus or no?
I mean,
I
yeah,
know.
plus 8 to 28.
There are some birds around. There is some ravens that are like
Well,
perched up
just
on top
like
of the
just like
building.
one that's somewhat in the vicinity. It'll Ilya will just kind of like wave it over, and it'll come and sit on the bench next to Ilya. And Ilya is short enough; her feet aren't really like touching the ground. She's just like kicking them and swinging them on the bench, and she's just having a full conversation with the raven. And like talk, she'll say something, like no, we're not gonna roleplay it, but she'll say a sentence, and then pause, and the crow will make a noise, and then she'll nod and respond to a question, or like respond as if it's an actual back and forth conversation.
You make conversation with a raven. It seems very amused and curious. It
Hey,
also
I got a
may look.
little raven buddy.
Is there anything you want to ask it, or you just make the small talk?
No, I'm just talking about it. Like that, it would probably be whoever's nearby would hear. She's talking to the raven as if it's like an old friend, and like talking about the adventures she's been on the last couple days.
Hmm.
And she's like, yeah, and then this happened. It's like, oh yeah, I know. Have you ever been over there? No, you have got to visit one time. It was just a wild place, like just that kind of stuff.
Yep. All right. I will go get it ready then. Oh God. Where's the floor?
It's lava.
Okay, the floor's there.
The floor is lava. Time to cast spells.
Great. An hour has passed, and I will start placing your tokens. You might see yourselves disappear one by one now.
We're gone.
My saga never ends. Oh no, where are they?
Jesus Christ.
Oh no! He vanished.
So many people in the unique creatures section now.
my planet needs me.
Don't
Yeah.
forget Quilly the Quill. And Owly the
Yeah.
Owl.
You'll get your summons when you actually need them. Yes, game this one. Okay, that's all 4 of you. Yep, okay.
Waiting on GM.
I will summon you now. You will be in the northwest building. You might have to zoom out and reduce the green arrow to see where you are.
Stealth is optional for this mission.
Do-do-do-do.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay, raise that a bit.
holy shit! That's a
There
huge
we are.
map.
Okay. Yeah.
As we arrive,
Oh yeah.
Ilya's gonna kind of close, like after stepping through the portal, close her eyes and then kind of trace a bunch of sigils in the air, and this dodecahedron shaped like kind of prism apparates around her head and then slowly kind of fades away.
Sorry guys, I had stepped away to take care of my dog because she's sick, so I missed what the goal of this mission is. What's our mission?
You're being sent to an observation post by the Haven military. You're doing this in favor to them to convince the military and council to take the threat to
What are we
Tyrion more
doing? What are
seriously.
we doing at the observation post? Just helping stand watch, or
You're gonna stand watch and protect the Haven mage there while he replaces the spell machines. Oh, sorry,
I
restores the
see.
spell machines and then
Oh,
repairs
Party
the
City
Sounds
Wizard.
good.
teleportation crystal. It should take about 3 days, according to Cross.
Okay.
They have a Party City Wizard.
The Party City Wizard returns.
Yep. And you arrive at what looks to be the interior of a building. You see immediately some military personnel look over at you, a bit like surprised or before calming down, realizing that you're the Slayer reinforcements.
Howdy
The,
towdy. We're here to help.
the mage, after dusting some arcane dust off his hands and moving away from the crystal, which is fading from a green to a more darker blue. Ah, welcome, welcome. You are the Slayers, yes? And he like kind of looks a bit paranoid if you're not Slayers.
Yeah, that is correct. I'll hold up my arm with the Slayer amulet hanging off of it.
Ah, oh, very good, very good. He goes forward and sends his hand out to you, Calm. Anthony, the mage in charge here.
Calm Stedrag. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure. Respect the work that you Slayers do.
So, is there any particular reason why you're concerned with the safety of this observation post?
Yes, well, with what your captain expressed that, and from what the report she's saying of a cult, and then being from the Silent Woods and its approximate this closeness to the Sun's Bastion, well, we didn't want to take any chances. Normally,
Okay.
this is just a quiet affair to take care of, but you can never be too cautious now. But
I see. And while you're replacing the crystal, there's no like canceling the replacement and using it to escape.
he kind of like grimaces, like, yes,
I see.
it is a problem, yes, but hopefully it goes smoothly. It is the reason why it takes 3 days. But the military personnel here will keep watch of the place if you four wouldn't mind accompanying me to one of the spell machines.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you can, just teleport yourself out to the front entrance of the tower.
Hold shift to teleport.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
As
Oh.
we're walking down, Ilya's curiosity gets the better of her. And she's like, so what are we talking about here? Is this like an Arcanotech spell battery, or is this more of like a arcane engine of some sort that generates a field to protect things?
Aren't you quite bright? This is
Yeah, I read it quite a bit.
This is an arcane machine. It generates a spell field around this area. As you guys come out, you realize that this is very strange. From what you heard, your Sun's Bastion is supposed to be a mountain range, and since it is wintertime, it should be snowing. But as you look around, the snow that should be falling onto this area is being stopped.
Mm.
this is our observation post. We have 2 arcane machines running at the moment, projecting some spells around the area to keep the observation safe.
Is the change in weather part of that, or
Oh yes, yes, it's to. This place wouldn't be so habitable if we couldn't keep the cold out.
Mm.
Yes, follow me. And he will start heading towards the one towards the east.
Towards the east.
To the east? To
Oh.
the
Yeah.
east.
To the east.
Traveling. I'll ask him. Since the threat is a cult, have any of the guards been vetted, or are they simply ignored?
These 4 were chosen uh, by me myself. They said I could pick anyone in the military, and I know 2 of them, so I can vouch for 2 of them at least, and they said that these 2 are fine as well, so I would hope I can trust them. Yeah, as you look around the area, you can actually see that you are in like a snowy, mountainy area. Like there is snow outside the area of the spell range,
Mm-hmm.
but it is relatively warm inside here.
Interesting.
And the ritual to activate the devices, is it possible to learn it?
Oh, these ones? Uh, after training in magic and a bit of the science from Vita, yeah, you could learn how to handle one of these.
And how long would that take?
Maybe a couple years.
My grandma had one. It blocked some kind of sight from our cottage.
Oh,
I don't know how it worked though.
they are quite complex. The older ones just required a good knowledge of magic, but now the ones we have now, as you can see, are much larger, thanks to Vita, a combination of both science and magic.
I'm gonna take a look. Can I look around the periphery of the barrier bubble and see if I see any threats? Like, I don't know, strange snowdrifts things can be hiding in, or figures on the outside trying to find ways in.
Oh yeah, give me a perception check.
Footprints, maybe.
Hmm.
It shows someone's been out there. Oh, guys, please.
I don't think I can save that.
No, you can't. Don't. Nope, I don't see anything. I
yeah.
see absolutely nothing. I get a snowflake in my eyeball. It
There's
burns.
no snow in here.
That's the conundrum. That's
Somehow,
how did that happen?
it has been defied. This one will be a bit complicated as he puts his hands on the tower and you see a glyph formation appear on the wall. And he starts moving the glyph symbols around in order. So this one here controls the weather in here and also what would you call it? I guess a disillusion charm. Anyone who comes too close or sees this area is fooled into thinking they see just a ruined castle or ruined rock slide, something like that.
Hmm.
So if you can just keep an eye out while I work on this. It'll drop for maybe about a second, so the chill will seep in and the illusion will fall.
Ilya sits cross-legged on the ground and pulls her cloak out of her bag, puts it on her head.
You look like a cat.
It doesn't actually look like a cat, it's just a very fuzzy cloak.
All right. I'm going to drop it in 3, 2.
Oh boy.
He's
Why'd
about
he
to play a
pause?
sound effect. It's gonna be the
Yep.
sound
paused.
effect, and then we're all gonna die.
1.
It's a Wendigo roar.
Mhm.
Followed by another Wendigo roar.
As soon as he drops it, you immediately all feel just
Oh boy.
the cold seeps in, and now you know why it wouldn't have been possible. Some of the snow starts seeping in as well, but yeah, it chills you, and then immediately the you hear a whirring of magic, and the field comes back up. All right. Oh.
So what exactly are we doing out here? Are you just checking to make sure they're still working, or do they have to be fixed?
Maintenance.
Maintenance. I put quite a bit of my magical energy into recharging this right now,
Hmm.
and then rebooting it. I have enough for the other one, but then I will have to rest for the day.
Right. So when you did that, the illusion dropped, correct?
Yes. Did you
All right.
see anything?
No, but with the illusion gone, that means something could have saw us. I think I'm gonna walk the. Nothing can walk through the barrier, right?
No. He says that there's a actual, besides the disillusion, there's also a shield that actually prevents like most things from coming in.
All right. I'm just gonna walk the periphery and look for any, like, try to look out to see if there's anything moving out there. The snow that kind of drifted in, see if there's any footprints. Just make
Yeah.
sure no one snuck in that little section.
As I'm walking around, I'm gonna look. Do I see any ravens?
And I'll suggest that to the group. I'm like, I'm just gonna do a check the periphery of the barrier.
Yeah. You can do another perception check.
I'm gonna stick as close as I can to Anthony.
It's a bit better.
Oh, I'm flying away.
Perception,
Flying away,
21.
flying away.
You're flying away?
I got dragged.
Oh, I
to
grabbed the wrong
side.
person.
Yeah, I was
Both
like,
wearing hats.
we both have the hat. I was like, oh, there you go.
What was your total, Darren?
21.
There is, as you walk around the perimeter of the shield that Anthony told you about, you can actually feel like the magical shields, like it's kind of actually like pushing you away from it. But
Unholy.
as long as you don't touch it, it shouldn't do anything to you. But as you look around, there's nothing in the snow. It is blowing hard. You can hear the wind and the snow buffeting against the shield,
Yeah,
but
there's not gonna be any
there's nothing
ravens
there.
out here.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna, as I'm doing my periphery check, I'll stop at each, Kumpel point, north, east, southwest, and I'll pour some holy water and say a blessing.
Oh,
No, that's not good.
I mean it's
Oh, wait,
that's
familiar,
it, yeah.
so we're fine.
I thought that was Paulo rolling. I'm like, oh, 82 enemies. Let's go. Yeah, and then I'll just say I'll say a prayer and a blessing. Try to bless this area with the protection of the
Send
saints.
Occam through the portal.
And then he'll start making his way to the other arcane machine.
I'm sticking with Mr. Anthony. I'm my cloak pulled. Still functions as a cloak, even when I'm not sleeping in it. I just have it pulled tight over my head.
I'm gonna do the saint for strength.
Mm.
Pray to him. Pray for his blessing.
After this one are the remaining devices in the main tower.
After this machine will be the crystal itself.
Mm-hmm.
That one will probably sap me of all my magical energy, but that will be for the next day.
Sure, but we won't be leaving the main tower to check on either of these.
No, once this is done, they should be both good for another 3 months.
Seeing as Combe appears to be the de facto-ish leader. I'll wait for him to come back from his little scouting while
He has seniority. Yes.
the Yasser group leadership position.
Yeah.
I'll tag Combe down and just say, once we're in. I couldn't tell if that was audio or background. um, once we're inside for the crystal, we should lock the doors and barricade them.
I agree. I've blessed the area, and I'll see him as he's coming back, stowing an empty vial. Yeah, mark that off.
Anthony will go up to the wall and start doing the same thing he did before, where as he touches it, a series of runes and glyphs appear and he starts moving them around. This one here, this arcane machine, controls the shield charm around the whole area. So it's a bit important, as you can imagine. He kind of like laughs a bit to himself.
So if anything were to like slip in, it'd be when you turn this off for like 3 seconds.
Oh, so the other one was just the illusion.
That one was the illusion and the weather.
Okay, well, when I come back, I'll say I did not see anything kind of prowling about the nearby areas, so I think we should be okay.
Understood. Thank you for keeping an eye out as well. Alright.
I'll kind of just go over here just to keep an eye out.
I am also going to keep an eye out.
I will stick with
While
our
he's doing
wizard
this,
friend.
Ilya is like trying to be respectful, but is probably just distracting like the wizard guy and asking him about everything that he does. She's like, so I was at the College of X earlier, and I looked at a couple of books, and they had some like rough sketches about these kinds of things. How exactly? What are these runes like based on? Is this more Vita work, or is this a kind of a Haven contribution to and just like rambling on about the inner workings of how these things function?
He does seem amused by it. He's probably remembering the time when he was so inquisitive when he was younger. This is more. I guess it depends on how you would see it from. Most Havenites would say that this is more of our contribution, but Avita would say that if it wasn't for their technology, such things wouldn't be possible. And we've had these before, it just required more magical power. But yes, these runes here, and he kind of like steps to the side a bit so you can see. These runes on the right side here are from Haven, and then the two over here, these are Vita made.
And so it's like a collaboration to make the runic interface as well as the actual arcanotech machinery function as a whole system.
Yes, actually.
This is rambling on as Quill is writing everything down.
Yeah, so see, if I were to move this, as he moves one of the runes on the Haven side, he like nudges with his head to the southwest. You can see like the shield kind of like pull back a bit in that area. And like some snow like kind of falls into like a bowl into the shield. But as he lets the rune go, the shield pops back into normal place. Once I pull all of the runes into the center here, the shield will go off, and then I will channel my mana into the machine, and it will refill it, and then the shield will pop back up again, and will last for another 3 months.
Absolutely fascinating how this all works in tandem, isn't it, Rurik?
He just grunts.
Yeah. Alright. I'll be resetting the shield now. Everything looks in order. And he starts pulling all the symbols to the center.
He's about to like cause it to explode.
No.
I was the traitor.
Just stab him in the back and then
Yeah.
And 3, 2, and 1. The shield goes off. None of the snow. Well, the snow starts falling in, but it's not really like doing anything as it melts because of the weather control. You hear him make a grunt of effort as he starts channeling some mana in. Since you've been observing him for a while, Ilya, you can see that his aura is like dropping, but not dangerously low.
All right.
Okay. And you guys feel like a sensation wash over you as the. Alright, shield's back up. As it goes back around the area. Okay. He kind of like lets go of the wall a bit shakingly. Starts kind of hobbling towards the tower again. Well, that is it for today. I'm going to sleep for most of the night, I assume, just to recover. But there is food in the first floor. Feel free to sleep anywhere. There's only one bed, however, and I'm afraid I'll be taking it.
Are there any windows in your bedroom that face outwards?
Oh, yes. And he kind of points over to this indent over here. And then if you guys rotate, you can see the window on it.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
And I'm going to teleport him to his bed so he can sleep.
Okay.
And you guys are welcome to do what you want for you get.
I'm gonna do another patrol.
Ilya's already doing what she's doing.
Rurik will basically prepare like a. He'll examine the door. What kind of door are these? Just like they close and then you put the giant wooden bar on them so that they're completely shut, or is there a different mechanism that locks them?
It's that, but then as you're walking through, Anthony also tells you like, oh, if you're worried about the door, there are some enchantments on it to extra reinforce it.
Understood.
And he like points out some of the glyphs on it.
I'll tell the rest of the group that once we're all inside, I'm going to lock the doors with the bar and everything.
I'll be in the observatory.
You want to do another perception? There?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little patrol again, looking for any new footprints that aren't.
Okay.
There it is.
Ooh, baby.
27.
This is where something did slip in, and Calm just gets shanked.
He gets killed.
Well, he's
Probably.
by himself outside. Something slipped through the
Probably.
portal. Like,
So you do walk the perimeter again, keeping an eye out. Nothing seems different, but as you keep walking around, you realize that it is no longer loud outside. There's no more storm outside. It's just calm.
Do I still feel like the power of the barrier?
Oh yeah, no. You can feel it as you extend your hand out and you can feel the shield pushing you back a bit, but
Okay.
the storm that was outside just maybe a couple minutes ago is just gone, and it's just calm snow field outside.
Okay. Is it still cloudy?
Yeah, there's some clouds, but you can actually like see the sun.
Yeah, okay, so without the snowstorm, you can kind of see a lot farther.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just examine the mountain ranges. Just see what I can see, what my eagle eyes see.
Without the storm in the way, the mountains in the distance, there's some that are close by, but not too far. There's one which is the center of the Sunbastion mountain range that towers over the rest that you can see. But for the most part, they're all covered in snow. You don't see any movement in the mountain ranges. You do see occasional birds in the skies, though, now that the storm's gone.
Okay.
Ilya's up in the observatory.
Is everyone actually in the tower, or?
I'm
in the tower.
First floor of the tower. waiting
And
for
I'll
people to
finish
But
my
rather
patrol
than-
and then come back.
Rather than like using it to observe the mountain range, she has moved it up as high as it will go and is using it like a makeshift telescope and just looking at like the sky.
You quickly figure out with your intelligence how to control the roof controls of the tower, so to like open it up.
You all hear just at the top of the tower.
Yeah. Some of the military looks a bit concerned, but they just keep watch.
As the last person enters, I'll just lock the doors.
Alright. Is everyone actually inside their tokens and such?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll lock the door then. Feel free to turn on your torch if it's too dark.
I've got quilt. Could be light.
Time has passed, so it will be about nighttime now.
I suggest that one of us should spend the night with, or in the same room as, Anthony, while the rest of us can camp out here.
I'll when I get back, I'll tell Rurik patrolled, did not see any oh my gosh, it's dark. Didn't see any signs that anything got in through the gateway.
Hmm.
So I think we'll be
It's
okay.
either the window
What
or the doorway, no?
Yeah, I can. Oh, there's light again.
I raised the exposure a bit.
So someone should be in the room with them in case the window is the weak spot that we didn't anticipate.
All right. Do you wish to do that? I'm not much of a close quarters fighter.
I was thinking maybe our mage.
She might
Ooh.
talk him, keep him awake, and we'll be here longer than we have to be.
I say a fair point and go into the wizard's room.
Ilya's currently in the observatory, looking at the stars and trying to determine where on the globe using like a star map that she drew herself in one of the books to determine where they are exactly within Sun's Bastion's mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried to enter his room.
I guess give me a nature check.
I've got it all, baby. Intelligence characters, I have so many skills. It feels so good.
It's great. Languages
Yeah.
and skills. And no ability to roll, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. These aren't important rolls. It's still a good bonus though. Plus 10.
Okay, yeah. I will. If you all open up the map, because I assume Ilya is going to tell you guys when she comes back down. If you go to
If
Avernus,
she runs into everyone, if she runs into anyone.
yeah, if you go to Avernus Visuals and click on the map of Haven,
Mm-hmm.
you are currently on the furthest mountain to the right on Sun's Bastion, between
Right
Kalan.
by the Fort of Bane.
Yeah, between
Okay.
Kalan and Bane.
Okay.
Yeah, you swing by the two moons that hover above Avernus. The stars are very pretty tonight.
Nice.
You let the military personnel know that you want to stay inside to watch him.
Yeah.
Alright. They let you in. Anthony is just flopped over the bed.
Yeah, I'll close his doors and then I'll.
Stab him.
You're really driving this untrustworthiness for no reason. I'll put one of the chairs against the door so if, like, it makes noise if someone were to open it. and then
Call it metagaming, but I think you're the only person that hasn't gone to private, so I'm not concerned at all.
I'll rotate another chair so it's kind of facing towards him in the window, and I'll kind of sleep-ish in that. I'll go to sleep when I'm tired enough, which
Okay.
closer to the later evening. Oh. Oh, hello.
Well then. Quick, does that beat your perception? Your passive perception?
I mean, I don't know. It depends on whatever the flat bonus might be. DM hasn't asked me for a passive perception, so I'm just scared.
What is your passive perception? Anyways?
19.
All right.
How do you know what your passive is?
Plus 10 to whatever you have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
you take
killer-
a seat,
Uh-huh.
observing the Anthony as he sleeps. He's all snuggled up under the blanket, but he is
Oh,
he is
he's all
breathing.
snuggled
Yeah,
up.
yeah, like taking off his hat and like put it at the edge of the bed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You see him? Yeah, it seems cold in the room, but that's why he's like all bundled up.
Is the window... what's the window looking like?
The window's closed. There's actually like, it doesn't open. It's like
Okay.
it's a barred like glass window.
Is there like a...
There's a bit of fog on it. You can only assume because of how cold it is.
I thought the indoors are supposed to be warm. Or the inside.
It's warmer. It's still like
Hmm.
not. I'm assuming it's not like springtime, nice and.
I don't know, them greeneries. Is there like a
Greenery's
window
cold
canopy of
climate.
some sort? Like a, I don't know, curtain or something?
There is, but you'd have to like walk to the side of the bed to like pull them closed.
That's fine.
Alright.
It's just so that there is no visual tell of where he actually is.
Okay.
So, Ilya, what are you doing up there?
She's sleeping. She's curled up inside of her cloak.
She's sleeping on a bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She got onto the top of the bookshelf and curled up.
Yeah, you close the curtains.
Yep.
And take your seat back down again.
Yep.
While me and Captain Swan are down here. Well, we're
Guardian
Guardian is just like,
door.
Ilya, what are you doing? And you just hear a slight from up top.
Are you guys on the
Um,
first floor or second floor
on the
or
first floor.
third floor?
I'm
First
sleeping
floor.
on top of the bookshelves on the first floor.
Oh no, I meant calm. Don't
yeah,
know
we're
where
both down here on the
on
first
the
floor.
first floor. Okay.
Yeah. I'll ask Captain Swan. I'll be like, so why do you need this ship that you keep
Because
asking
the-
for?
Because there's a place I have to get back to, and a mission I have to complete.
Where's this at?
Very
Where's this-
cryptic. Very
Yeah.
badass.
From my homeland, the land of pirates.
Wow, the cryptography just keeps on going.
That one was not as like cool and cryptic.
I forgot the name of the city. I think it was Cyrus.
The island.
It was.
The island, yeah, the Cyrus Island.
Would I know anything about that island?
No.
No, you would not. It is
Cyrus.
beyond the veil.
I like
Cyrus.
that one.
Beyond the Veil. Do I know about the Veil? Like, what do I know about the Veil? How about that?
Everyone knows about the veil. It's told to everyone.
The veil?
In Avernus. It's the giant fog wall that surrounds the continent of Avernus.
You can't. There is nothing beyond the Veil.
There isn't.
No.
Oh,
Then
Does
explain
Darian
this.
did Darian succeed on his society? Like about what his vision was about?
No, I failed it. That's why. Like, I had no
Oh.
idea who the person was. I had no idea, like, anything.
Okay.
okay. So, is there or is there not anything beyond the veil?
I'm in character. I'm saying what my
Yeah,
character believes.
he's in character saying
Oh,
his character believes there's nothing
that's
beyond
not
the veil.
possible. There's nothing beyond
okay,
the
but
veil.
there is something beyond the veil. There's a whole wide world out there,
Then why
and
has
I'm
no
gonna
one
get
come
back
back when
home.
they try to travel through there?
I tried to travel through there with my trusty crew, and I was the only one who survived.
What happened? Like what? Why did they?
Well, we sailed brazenly into the Vale, and then suddenly everything went dark. We couldn't even see our hands in front of our own faces. And I just started hearing screaming and splashing of my men as they were drowning. My ship, I could feel it cracking and destroying beneath my feet, and before I knew it, I was in the sea too.
That
When
was
I
clean.
Hmm.
The RP is on point right now.
Com is quite disturbed by this. So, but you have no
yeah,
idea what could have destroyed your boat,
I have no idea.
and you
Everything was
just
pure black. I could just feel seaweed filling my lungs. And
Ew.
then a gentle hand caressed me and pulled me through the tides. And when I awoke, I was surrounded by mermaids. And they had told me that the only way to save me was to give
I'll
me
be right back.
a magical enchantment which allows me to breathe underwater.
It all sounds so wild, but it's like actually part of his character's build.
and I did see him breathe underwater because he fell in the water, didn't he?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
unconscious in the river and was breathing fine.
Hmm. So that's how you were fine while unconscious underwater. I
exactly.
was worried I wouldn't get to you fast enough. Interesting. But why you? Why not? Why didn't they save your crew as well?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Perhaps I was the only one that they could find, or perhaps I was the only one still in one piece. It's all a mystery in the darkness of the veil.
Well, do you have any ideas on how to circumvent this darkness next time you travel through, or are you just hoping
Um,
to luck out a second time?
I had heard tales of your former companion, Few, and how he had managed to find a vessel that could cross the veil. Alas, he is dead now, and I'm afraid that my only lead to find the ship capable of doing such a feat may have died along with him.
And I'm afraid that might be the case because I have never heard of any such vessel. I believe if a discovery like that was made, it would spread fairly quickly. And from all my time, I have
Send you a
never
message.
heard of anything that could accomplish the feats that you
You may
seemingly already have accomplished and want to do again.
I have to bring the vessel back to my homeland. It is the only way to. Never mind. That's for a different day.
That's a tale for a different day.
Okay, I'm gonna insight check on that. How do I write? Just perception, right?
While that's happening, Paul, can we pop into private like real quick? It'll be like 20 seconds.
No worries.
That's a 24 on perception.
Okay, I think they're talking about something.
Yeah, probably. But I'll wait for the DM to get back.
Sure.
Shot, when's your girlfriend gonna join us?
I don't know when she will be joining us, but I will be asking her basically weekly, if not daily. She is madly stalked off while staring at me.
Well, interesting. Yeah.
Hopefully, when they get back, we can start wrapping things up. Because I got to go soon.
Honestly, I probably should go soon too.
We'll wrap it up with the initial.
Multiple of us have to go. It's okay. Calm down.
Do, do, do.
Wow, they spending a lot of time in that private chat. It's kind of
Real quick. You know, it was a real quick thing.
real quick betrayal.
Fugue rises from the floorboards.
I'd fucking clap his cheeks.
It's like the Bloody Mary. You say his name and he comes.
I ain't even trying to play him or clap him. Oh, hey.
As you guys are kind of just talking about your shit, Ilya starts just murmuring. Veil. Ship. Sinner's Isle. Sinner's Isle.
Sinner's Isle?
Like, she's still
wonder-
sleeping. She's just murmuring in her sleep.
Anyways, when he says, he's
like moving on.
when he abruptly
Stupid kid.
is like about to tell me why he wants the ship to get back, or why he wants to bring the ship back, and then he abruptly stopped. I'm gonna like squint my eyes at him, and I rolled a 24 for like perception. I want to know like,
Or insight. Yeah.
or yeah, insight. I want to know what his intentions are with that ship.
All right, roll.
I did. It was a 24. I rolled as you
Oh
guys
no. Yeah. Lenny, you wanna lie, or just tell him? If you wanna lie, you roll deception.
Well, he already. I'm just trying to get a feel for like, do I get the sense that he wants to use it for like militaristic purposes? Is it for just selfish gain? Like, he already lied. I can't force him to tell me the truth, but I can get a vibe from him. You know, vibe check. I vibe checked you.
Okay.
That you can roll deception to resist the vibe check.
Okay, I'm gonna roll deception. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Great.
Use your hero
Great.
point. Use your hero point.
Do not use the damn hero point.
Use your hero point.
Don't
No,
save
I'm not.
it.
We don't need 'em.
I'm not gonna use my hero point. I'm gonna save it.
All right.
Upon close inspection, you notice a deep, burning, yellow-eyed desire in Lenny's eyes.
Oh, so
boy.
greed. Okay.
Greed, gold,
Alright. Okay.
Opportunity.
power, authority.
All right.
Also, as soon as you hear the words Sinner's Isle come out of Ilya's mouth, calm, that is red flags for you. Because Sinner's Isle is... Because
Oh
of
yeah,
this,
that's right. You never do this.
Sinner's Isle is the prison island that Siana used to control, where they would send all their prisoners and heretics.
Yeah,
until
and if
until it was taken over by one of the demons, Corydon.
and if they're building a vessel to cross the veil, then that's
Okay. I will take note of that.
Sinner's Isle, huh? Do you know anything about Sinner's Isle? Perhaps I could find what I'm looking for there?
It's a haven of degenerates and murderers.
Sounds like my kind of place. When do we go?
We
You
don't.
thought that would deter him?
I'll find my way to Sinner's Isle one way or
I
another.
mean, Darian, do we not go though? Because if they're building that ship, shouldn't you go and like stop them?
I say we don't at the moment. We need
Not at the moment, no.
disguises and
Yeah, no one
supplies.
is allowed
We'll
to
get there.
sail to Isle
Yeah,
from
no one's
Siana.
allowed there, dude.
It is in possession of a demon. Alright.
Do I know it's in possession of the demon?
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It,
no,
it is public knowledge to Avernus that Corydon took it.
Oh.
Corydon is like one of the few
Yeah, so
demon lords that wasn't banished by the original Slayers, right?
I'll tell
Yeah.
him that,
Yeah.
you know,
We'll need
beings of
to
great
live-
power and evil were mostly, almost entirely banished from these lands, except for one which has taken up residence there. To go there would, as we are now, unprepared, would be suicide.
Perhaps we'll have to enlist the help of someone more versed in the demonic arts before we tackle such a feat.
Ooh, that sounds real heretical there.
Yeah.
With the yawning especially.
No.
But then, no, you just need someone who's versed in demonic arts the same way that Rasputin was, or not Rasputin, that Ollie was versed in necromancy.
Rasputin, Ollie, same coin, different
Oh
It's,
my
side.
it's basically the
God.
same person. But anyway, so the reason that came up, I completely forgot I had this. For my background, I chose Child of the Twins, which honestly I need to make that part of like my actual background lore at some point. Like, what twins are we talking about? But yeah, while I'm sleeping, I travel a place called the Dreamlands, and I can contact other entities that just know shit.
Yeah, so I'll say no. Any who are versed in communing with such heretical beings would not help us. They would turn us in and kill us. We would need like a
So
holy crusade to
Ollie
retake
pulled
the
out
island,
necromancers. Does that
or
mean
a way to
Ollie was a
sneak in.
necromancer?
If if not a warlock, then fine. Perhaps the Holy Crusade would be a suitable answer.
You would have to convince the saints to lead
Yeah,
a
don't
crusade
don't. I'm
into.
just gonna tell you right now, don't convince them.
Don't convince them.
Yeah, we'll do it ourselves. You won't like the Saints.
Okay.
No one likes the Saints.
And we'll have to. The saints are the leadership of the holy lands of Siana. We could appeal to them and see if they deem such a shift in the power dynamic as enough of a threat to warrant an full invasion.
Well, I appreciate your help on the matter. Until then, Captain Lenny Swan at your service.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on Captain Lenny.
And
He
He's just a
seems
pirate.
like
He wants. He's
he seems a little too fluid in his.
time passes.
getting
People
what he
sleep.
wants at any cost. I don't think that ain't so bad.
I even made his eyes yellow because, like, they say desire is yellow eyed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. I need to write these down.
The sun rises.
If you hear clarity.
Oh. Good morning, Lenny. Morning, calm. I had a
Morning.
weird dream last night.
Why a bookshelf? Why sleep
it-
on a bookshelf?
It's always safer to sleep up high.
Fair
Ugh.
enough.
Tree branches, bookshelves, roofs.
What was the demon lord that controls it now?
Corridon.
Corydon. She's in the We Have Returned
Oh,
tab of the thing. Oh,
Where's Rurik?
he's guarding the wizard.
you hear movement and your eyes. Do you open them slowly or do your eyes snap open?
No,
Or
it snaps open.
you hear the bed like groaning and oh, you startled me. Rick, was it?
Yeah. Just want to make sure you're sleeping well.
No, thank you.
Why is he so creepy?
Oh, it's nice and bright out today.
I'll pull the curtain out of the way. and see if there's still like condensation on the window? Or
There's
is there...
there's a bit of like frost on the window.
Okay. Okay.
Ugh. Well, don't have to go too far today. Good morning, everyone. I will grab something to eat. I'm quite famished, but then I will proceed to recharge the crystal, and then we'll be out by tomorrow. The
Oh.
military all give a salute and take up positions again around the tower. Yeah, Anthony heads down to the bottom of the tower. Oh no! Oh, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
We all ready to get this job up and finished?
Oh yes, I'm just
You
gonna
are
get
playing
some
the Adeptus Mechanicus against
then
the
I
Gene
will-
Stealer
You
cults.
mean watch an
In this
old
puzzle,
man
it is your
punching
charge
crystals?
phase. To complete the
Fine.
puzzle, you must take this objective using only the
Very
charge move
delicate
of this
work.
unit of
Thing.
Vanguard.
You should probably learn how to
Your Vanguard have rolled
do
a
this.
12 on their...
You'll never be out of a job if you know how to work these things, she says, and I'm just pulling random books off here that look like they might have information on how to work the engines things.
The arcane engines or the crystal?
The arcane engines. Just like we're having random books, and that one doesn't have anything useful, puts it back. That one doesn't have anything until she finds something.
Give me a our perception check to find what you're looking for.
15. I'm not like actually. This is just what she's doing.
All right.
RP wise.
You
Anthony
thought, you
goes
thought
up.
Fugue's bonus was going to be good. She's going to learn how to build arcane engines.
You find some books, mainly on how to maintain an arcane engine, and in case of this happens, do this stuff like that. Anthony opens one of the shelves down here and takes out some bread and some meat. And he starts walking up the stairs while eating. But I must say, though, once I do recharge the crystals, I will most likely pass out. So, if one of you would be kind to put me either to bed or on a chair, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Is the wrong two people to be asking that.
Ew, I don't want to touch him. You do it.
I can't carry him.
I mean, he's
Ver-
saying this to like
ver-
everyone up here.
Shut
He
up.
Oh,
sounds like old
Does he
man.
repeat it again?
Yeah, he's just gonna say it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll drag you.
I'll drag you.
Thank you. All right. Well, I think these four got it up here, so I don't. You four gents, and he like looks at the military. Keep an eye out on the first floor. They give a salute as they all head down.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit by this window and just watch outside.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't like this window. I'm going to sit by the other window.
By the stairs.
Yeah.
I'd like to roll a perception check to see if I notice anything of value on the shelf.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Okay.
here's the klepto.
God. He's
Nat
earning income.
20.
Holy shit. Finds like a magical item.
His magical item.
He finds a rope of swinging. It allows you to swing a rope anywhere.
The
So
last
this is
roll of
mainly just like a military outpost for observation. There's not much here. Just can't go for it. There's some books. You find some crystals that are crystal shards and gems as well.
Well, can I find like at least a few health potions or something?
Should have bought
I would
somebody.
just take what you can, dude.
Should have bought somebody.
I doubt the guards are probably carrying whatever potions they have.
Oh, okay. Well, is there anything worth anything that I could possibly take?
Yeah, you can take the
Crystals, right?
gems.
Yeah, take those gems.
You don't know how much they're worth, but you can take them. No one's like watching you right now.
Do I have to roll like thievery?
No,
Or-
not with that. Not with that
This
critical
is like
perception
when
check.
Kyle wanted to try stealing the potion of like storm giant strength in my camp.
Okay, I'm gonna steal some gems. Could I
Alright.
just add some like gold to my pouch or something? Or
Yeah.
how much?
You
You
get
I
back.
can,
just
you can go to inventory.
yeah, just
Uh,
note that you got gems from the observation post.
Yeah, and then I'll give you a value later.
Okay, sure.
The military personnel make their way downstairs and they're just watching the door. So, before we begin, where is everyone? Where do they want to be?
Top of stairs. Second
Top of
floor.
stairs?
I'm sitting where I'm sitting.
I don't even know where you are, Illy.
I'm swinging my legs
She's
off the
on
top
the-
of this
Oh, you're
bookshelf.
on the
Yeah.
thing. Got you. Okay. And what about you, Lenny? Do you want to be down there or do you want to be up here?
I guess I'll stay down here. Oh, actually, I'll go upstairs.
Yeah. Probably smart in case something happens.
They're gonna open the
Right.
gates. All 4 of them are traitors.
I'd rather have you guys instead of those guards.
Or unnamed guards.
Yeah.
How close are you to the window, by the way? Calm.
Commas are rubbing against it.
Com's about to get
I'm
dragged out the
like,
window.
I'm like, the snozberries taste like snozberries up against this window.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like leaning against the stonework,
Yeah.
looking out the window.
You look out the window. There's a bit of like frost on it.
Why is there frost? Wait, what?
But
Is
when
there
I-
snow coming down?
But when I asked that, I was told no, it's okay.
No, you don't see snow. It's just the stone that you're leaning on and the window are cold.
It's not supposed to be cold.
You're fogging up the. We just had this conversation.
No, it's not supposed to be cold.
This exact situation happened last night with fucking Rorik.
Oh, I must have been stepped away.
Alright. I'm going to like dust off his hand of like bread, crumbs, and whatever meat oil. Alright. And he takes out
Pride in his work.
he takes out of his bag one very large green crystal. Okay. Going to add it to the symmetry. Alright.
Captain Swan just used up teleportation crystals.
Is that what those are?
It might be.
And we'll find out at some random time in the middle of the night when we're sleeping and something teleports to the crystal inside your bag.
Oh my god. That would be interesting.
Ooh,
The blue
shiny.
crystals start to glow again, and he puts his hands on them. Alright, I will see you all in the morning. And
Well,
since
The
you've been
eyes
watching
roll
him,
back and he just passes out.
yeah, you see his aura go from pretty much 100 to like 0 or 1, and he just falls over backwards.
I like how he had enough to say "see you in the morning" before passing out on the floor.
Okay. But the crystals are bright green. No, Ilya, that's bad. They are bright green and emanating energy.
Well,
Nothing happening.
that was simple.
I'll drag him to one of the sleeping mats and then go back to the top of the stairs.
Oh, just one of the guard mats.
Yeah, he doesn't get
Just
to go.
kinda-
I'm not dragging him to the other room.
Okay.
Do we just kind of sit here now?
I guess so. I mean, we need him to wake up for teleport away. So
I could probably figure it out.
I just kind of growl, "Don't touch that."
I'm not touching it. I'm looking at it.
That is a child response if I've ever
You get
heard
the
it.
shit.
If you didn't have a hero point already, I would have given you another one.
You can have up to 3.
You can
Paula.
have up to 3.
Get a second one then.
Yeah.
2 hero points. Heck yeah.
And she's looking at like studying it. How's this one different from the one in the Slayer HQ? And how potentially could it be activated?
Alright, give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop her from doing this?
No, I'm not gonna stop.
That's
her
a
from
good
doing
roll
this.
too. 24.
She's studying it. She's not touching it yet.
And I'll nudge fate for myself too. That pushes it to a 25 in case 24 wasn't enough.
Well, she accidentally activates it, teleports away right as the enemy busts through the window.
So, that actually did matter.
Nice.
Yeah. So, with how intelligent you are, and you've seen it happen a couple times now, you can gleam on like how this actually works. It's just you need location knowledge and you need enough mana to expend to actually send the people through.
It's actually not all that difficult. I suppose I could probably send at least one of us through. Report back that we did a job well done.
You should read one of the books.
I've read like all the books in here already though.
Hmm. No, I believe
No,
we should
no
wait.
one wants to go through.
I don't think so.
How boring. Just sit in the chair, but like sitting so far down in the chair to where her butt's not actually in it. It's just like her back is resting on the seat.
They've strengthened numbers. There's no point to diminish these numbers.
Yeah, but nothing's even happening here.
Good.
I know what we can do.
There's another groan.
Lenny, I spy with my little eye.
The groan increases.
Something, she stares out the window. Something, I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if I see anything out the window.
You kind of have to like rub the fog out of the window to see out it.
I noticed that the
27 on the assist.
window's foggy.
Nice. Hero point.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right, well, guess what? I got
I
that
thought
one
it's
out of
warm
the
in
way.
here because of the shield.
8
It is warm
plus-
inside the tower.
You notice a spider on the window.
Then why is the window foggy?
I got a 20 total.
Yeah, you see. I mean,
Like I'm looking for something out of the ordinary that might be hard to guess. You would say
An assassin.
this is a double whammy. One, it's in character, and two, I'm
a
also trying
giant
to look for
tunnel
something.
underground that burrows underneath the
Which is-
shield.
Which window are you at?
Well,
I'd
she
probably
can
be
only
looking
see
out the one
one.
that calm's not out.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it'd probably be like right here.
All right. Boop.
Mm-hmm.
You see
Uh-oh.
something blue.
I spy with my little eye, and then you just hear her go quiet, and her eyes narrow. I spy the runes activated on the east tower.
What?
I mean, it's good. It's supposed to be activated, right?
Rurik, is that supposed to be no? When he stopped using them, they stopped glowing, didn't they?
I'll rub the glass of my window and
It's cold.
I see. I freaking knew it. I freaking... you guys told me. You told me I was dumb.
Ilya, now her voice kind of loses the playful tone for me. She's like, I don't think it's supposed to be like that, Rurik.
It's cold outside. The rune is malfunctioning. I'm gonna look at the other rune. Oh, I can't see it from here.
Out of my way.
Are the bookcases bolted down?
No, not all of them.
I start shoving one towards the stairs to make a barricade.
Uh,
Boy.
let's shout down and tell the guards to get up here?
I don't trust them.
I'm gonna place my hand on the window, staring at the runes, and my eyes will kind of roll back in my head, and you'll all like, it gets eerily quiet for a second, and the shadows in the room kind of lengthen, and I'm gonna cast Augury as my spell. So I gain a vague glimpse of the future. The spell can predict the results of up to 30 minutes into the future and reveal the GM's best guess among the following outcomes: good, bad, mixed, and nothing. If there's like no events of import within the next 30 minutes.
Okay. Do you have to roll or?
Hold on, I'm still reading. It's like a
While
normal
he's
paragraph.
reading, do these windows open at all?
No, they're barred. It's just
20
glass bars.
24 on the assist.
That's
Okay,
a plus
so
one.
if anyone asks the same topic, okay. So it's a DC 5 flat check. So on a 6 or above, I get an accurate reading. On a 5 or below, it's supposed to be a GM secret check, but I mean that's up to you. Do you want to make it a secret check or just roll it?
Just roll it.
Okay. Come on, baby. That's an accurate reading.
I will. I'm sure the guards heard.
They hear the thing moving and they like are coming up to the stairs like, "Oi, is everything
I'm
okay
assuming
up there?"
it comes to me in like whispers, specifically the whispers of like.
The
in
barriers
my
are
grandmother's
malfunctioning.
voice.
Barricade that door. Throw the bookcases in front of it. Whatever you can.
They don't actually question it since you are a slayer and probably know better, so they start. You hear the like tumbling of bookshelves and crashing of like wood, and you hear things being dragged across the floor.
Okay. At least they're not
All
going to
right,
get slaughtered.
and then
Is there any
you
way
get
to get on the roof?
of this building.
Yes.
You would have to make a climb check on one of the chains controlling the roof to get all the way to the top.
And I can get out, like outside the roof. That's what I mean. Is there a way for me to get on the roof of the tower?
That is not where you want to be, dog.
Not really. It leads really high up, but you would have to like swing like super high up with the chains to like to like make it through the gap in the ceiling.
The swing, you
Swing,
say?
A
We
swing.
have a man who can do that.
Oh yeah, so you get to see the
30
result.
minutes into the future.
30 minutes into the future.
Will something good happen? Something bad happen? Something, or what is the other result? Nothing.
Mixed.
Mixed. Okay.
Do you need
So mixed. The result for mixed means that something good and something bad happens. I can see something bad happening. I don't know how something good can happen right now.
Do you
Sure.
need an
Oh, mixed
athletics
means
check?
both.
Yeah, mixed means both.
Then it's just bad.
Okay. As soon as like the shadows eventually like the flames flicker back to their full brightness, and I turn around, I'm like, okay, something bad's coming.
I can't freaking see the actual shield one.
If only
can
you
leave
could
and
just
I can
move to
send-
the other window.
Here.
No, there's no angle at this window. Like
Here, I'll walk like halfway down the stairs. Quill, go check it out for us, will you? And he's gonna go down, and if there's even the smallest like seam in this door at the
there's
bottom,
a chimney.
Quill.
There's a chimney inside the room. The
Oh,
wizard
there's
guy's
a
room.
chimney in the room.
The wizard guy's room.
Oh, okay. I'll send Quill out the chimney.
Could I scout
Quill,
from
be
the
a dear
roof?
and go check that for us, will you?
Yeah. You send Quill, and Quill goes up the chimney. There's bars at the top, like a grid bar.
Quill can't fit through the fucking bar. How tight is that grid bar?
No, you can fit.
Okay.
It's
Like Jesus.
you can fit. The Quill can fit, but not like.
You know,
an
yeah.
person.
Oh yeah, sure.
I guess I'll just
And
make
I'm literally
perception
just
check.
sending Quill to see if the runes on the other one are like going all wacko for the shield.
You send Quill forward to go check it out, and then Quill comes back.
Okay. And does Quill draw a thumbs up or a thumbs down in the air?
So, just to make it easier for both of us, it's gonna try and draw as best as possible, but
Uh-huh.
the runes are flashing.
Oh, I meant like, are the runes going like when Quill comes back, I'm like, are the runes going all wacko like the others,
Yeah,
Quill?
then
And
thumbs
then
up.
Quill either draws a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Thumbs up that it's going wacky.
Okay. Yeah, shield's probably down too, guys.
Do you think you could? I know you've been studying. Can you restore them if we were to go out there?
What would I roll, Apollo? Do I think I can restore them?
Yeah. Does she think? Is she confident in her ability to fix the arcane engine powering
I
the
would-
shield?
Because you've been reading for most of this thing, and you read the books, it would be an arcane check to
Uh-huh.
try and restore it.
With a
Okay.
It would
+2
require a
circumstance.
lot of mana. This might
Yeah.
tire you out and like knock you out.
Yeah, it probably will.
We need at least the shield up.
I could. Maybe. I figured the crystal out.
So I'll look at I'll look at the rest of the party and be like, all right, do we want to risk it? I didn't see anything out there. I'm gonna go do another perception
It's
check.
probably gonna take quite a bit out of me, but something tells me, and she kind of looks over and narrows her eyes. Something tells me Anthony's not really up for the task right now.
He definitely isn't. But the longer we leave
Also,
that shield
I
down, the
will
more things
say,
can get in.
would I know, Paulo? Like, I mean, something had to deactivate the shield. It doesn't just do that on its own, right?
You would know
Would I at
that
least know that much from the reading?
I don't
if
like how it's getting foggier by the second.
if there is enough like it's either it can malfunction because there's something like putting pressure on it or someone is messing with the controls. Like if there's something exerting force on the shield, it can like cause
Okay,
it to
yeah,
like
so I'll say,
malfunction.
I'm like, and I'll lower my voice as I get kind of closer to everyone. I mean, the only two possibilities for why it would be malfunctioning is one, somebody turned it off and she'll look kind of towards the staircase leading down. Or two, something really big is pushing on the outside, causing the shield to not work.
All right.
So me putting the shield back up ain't gonna do anything until that problem's dealt with.
Okay, I'm gonna go up the tower because there's more windows upstairs.
Could I scout from the roof?
We can't get to the roof.
Yeah.
I have a
We
grapple hook.
we were joking about that. I mean, you
Oh,
probably could, but that's probably not a great idea.
all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna check each window and try to look out and see anything big on the periphery. Like,
Oh yeah, did you close the top of the tower
oh
after you were
my
done
Oh
with
yeah,
god.
I'm not gonna leave it open
Okay.
all night long.
Yeah.
If we could
You were saying?
wrap up, sorry, soonish.
Oh yeah, no worries. No worries. So what was people doing?
Need
I
a
don't know where
I
you're
tree.
at.
was going window to window up here, to looking in all directions, trying to see what if there's anything big pushing on the gate, or if I see anything moving around inside the shield.
So you see around the perimeter, the like blizzard is back, like buffeting against the shield.
Okay. And I can't see anything outside.
No, not with the storm going through. Yeah, these windows are also cold, and you have to like rub some of the fog out of the way.
Paul's waiting for us to go out. Hmm.
What's the plan here,
So-
Com?
How would you? I can't see anything outside putting pressure on the barrier. Do you think?
There's something out there.
Hmm,
It could just be the storm. She says, like, more hopefully than actually believing it.
where's my owl?
Oh yeah, I'll give it to you.
Was the owl inside or outside perched on the something? There's
Would you have brought it inside, or would you have left it outside?
kind of it's up to the owl what it wants to do. Maybe it went hunting.
Um, then I'd say it'd be outside then.
No, actually, there's nothing to hunt out here. On the top of the mountain, there's no
Oh
rodent.
yeah, there is no food. So
Yeah, never mind.
keep it inside.
It'd be inside.
Let me get your owl.
Could the owl fit through the bars on the chimney?
No.
Hmm.
Hey, Jack.
I wish there was. Is there no way that we can differentiate one way or the other if it's pressure from outside or tampering from within?
We could go outside.
You can go outside.
That's what he wants us to do. That's what the DM wants us to do.
As you look down the stairs, you see that like all the bookshelves and tables have been pushed against the door already.
Yeah. Also, there's fog like seeping in through the door at the bottom.
It's just slowly growing.
Point is, I don't think if we don't get that like temperature barrier back up, I don't know how long this place is gonna be
So what's more important, the temperature of the shield?
livable.
It is cold. It is really cold on the first floor.
All right, I guess we'll be like, all right, there's no getting around it. We don't see anything out there, but we need to get these shields back up. I'll say to the guards down here.
They kind of look exasperated at that as they like look back at the like barricades of bookshelves they just knocked over and the table.
I'm following behind that one, and then Ilya points to Rurik.
Rurik's unwilling to move out of the only defensible position and compromise it.
Like, what are we gonna do though?
Wait,
Just sit here and freeze to death?
do the doors open inward or outward?
I don't remember actually. I think they open. I'm gonna open it right now. They open inward.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we do have to move all the bookshelves. All right,
I mean,
I will.
If they open outward, there's no point in putting the bookshelf.
Well, I didn't know. I just told them to barricade. I don't know. You never know. I
Okay.
didn't pay attention to it. Yeah. So I will. Yeah, we're gonna freeze to death if we don't do it.
We can make a fire.
Oh, That's true.
There's
you can
plenty
make
of
fire.
furniture to burn and plenty of books. We can live for at least a day.
There are plenty of books.
Just saying.
Ilya, how do you feel about
I
that?
know how to work the crystal.
You can only work the crystal for yourself, can't you, little miss?
For one person.
I could probably looks at spell slots. I could maybe send 2 people through.
Uh-huh. So we need him. And for him, we need 24
Off the guards. Is there
hours.
any other way in or out of the tower besides this door?
I mean, there's all of the windows. They're barred, but if it's something sufficiently strong, it's getting through those windows. There's the chimney. There's the big observatory thing on the roof that opens up.
Time's passing while we are being indecisive.
Yeah, I'm not
blizzard is
going
gone.
outside unless Rurik goes outside, dog.
The blizzard's gone now.
Oh,
Okay.
see, we're doing fine.
Oh.
Okay.
Which window was it?
Was it upstairs?
That's the best approximate I can give, but that didn't come from any of the windows. It sounded like something outside shattered all around you.
Oh, the force field shattered.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna go. I'm just assuming at this point. I'm gonna go to the window. The fog. I mean, it's been hours. The fog at this point, even brushing away this little condensation on the window. Can we even see outside with how much fog's out there?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah,
As
I'm
you
gonna
get
run
to
up.
the window to, like, all of you get to the window to rub the fog out. And
I don't like that noise.
Hefts the sword and impales it into the top stair.
Are we just gonna let the guards die down there, or are we gonna bring them up too?
I looked calm as the de facto-ish leader.
They have a lot of stuff blocking, barricading that door.
but yeah, as you look out the window, you can see forces that have marched inside.
Yep.
Can we though?
We need anyone with the ability to fight from a distance in the windows. And
These
then,
windows don't open, so you would be breaking the windows to shoot out of them.
yep.
And you would have to be shooting through those little tiny grates right there.
Yeah, as you
Yep.
hear the groans of what sounds like the undead start moving forward, and you hear the shuffle of footsteps of armor behind them. You look deeper into the fog and you see just more and more.
Lovely.
Do we want to try and hold the first floor first and then fall back, or just hold the
Yeah.
second floor?
Let's
This is
hold.
where we're gonna end the
Yeah.
session.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
say let's hold on a floor by floor basis.
Okay. I'll, with that, just so I
Well,
remember
here's the
in
thing,
case
though.
I forget for next session, I'll start shoving the remaining bookcases in front of the windows so they can't be just breached easily.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Well, they have
there's so
bars.
many windows though. There's also windows up top. Like,
Yeah, and they're super tall too.
The windows are barred, so they would have
Okay.
to break the bars first
Okay.
before anything.
I mean, yeah, but they're not even like they're probably not even actual undead. They're the fucking dudes that pretend to be undead.
Is it me
Yeah, and
moving?
also they have something
Yeah, I'm
big
going
to
to
break
maybe.
a giant
You.
power